all the way to the southwest. There's a high block press at him. He tips it in the backcourt and steals the ball away. Teamwork. He puts up a three and one when it's good. And it's 18 as well. The Jessica Bennett, just like that. Those are Maroons within six. Head Coach Ron Dwyer. Helped the young Lady Maroons and Broken last season, while Coach Brandon Height leads the Maroons with hope to continue and capitalize on last year's late season surge. Walker for three, Walker at home. Boy, Ty Walker is just on fire. Number three, and he walks another one home. We got picking up and off the glass and a foul call count the basket. Rebound. By Saxon Kelly, Chris got it. Took his shot. Oh, good. Down is our rebound. Put back on good. And be strong. Maroons fly. Excitement. Now the referee puts up a three. Walker for three. The coach out with a nice ball on his head. Two teams working hard to create a winning tradition. Maroons on dug our funeral home. Live, love, legacy. Custom Dental. We didn't invent dentistry, we just made it better. Devon Energy Corporation. Commitment runs deep. First Bank and Trust. Community-minded, just like you. Northern Oklahoma Metals Incorporated. Want to scrap? Ortho Oklahoma, DC. Keeping you together. The Perry Daily Journal. Florida Medical Center, commitment to excellence. Vance Chevrolet, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Perry Maroons basketball is also brought to you by, here it is, Air Naturally, the Penn Network. Now, let's take you to the gym and get you to the tip-off show with the voice of the Perry Maroons, Brock Campbell, and color analyst Mike Shaw.
And welcome to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw for our second basketball game of 2015. I've got a little bit of a scratch in my microphone. Can you hear that? No?
I can't either.
It's weird. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just live without it.
You'll live with it because I can't
I'll
hear
live with it because it's a little scratch, so I might see what's going on with it at the break. But welcome to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Tyson Davis, our producer and engineer, and
seen him in a while.
Got the Morrison Wildcats in town tonight. The Lady Wildcats and the Morrison Wildcats, coached by Roddy Caulfield, is the girls' coach, and the boys' coach Corey Bells. The girls come in with a 3-4 record, but they just got one of their top girls back, Jamie Lovely, back. So they just took care of a really good Afton team. Kind of beat them by about 20 points. Talked to Caulfield about it, and I think they're going to start hitting their stride. So they're 3-4 coming into tonight. And the Morrison Wildcats boys team 1-6, coached by Corey Bells, his 20th year. Known him for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he played football for the Morrison Wildcats.
But he played with my offensive line coach then.
He's a very good football player in his own right, and he basically coaches everything there, and he's the AD and everything.
Does he coach football too?
Yes, I think he's a head boys football coach. I'm pretty sure. So. But your Maroons come in with a 5-7 record for the Lady Maroons and a 8-4 record for your Perry Maroons. So we're going to have a couple games tonight. We're early tonight because we got the junior high tournament, wrestling tournament we have to set up for after this game. So that's why we're on the air early today. So we're going to take our first break. We'll come back and we'll talk about the Lady Wildcats. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the Penn Network.
Holiday. You may also know the disappointment of disregarding your plans because you couldn't get to the bank on time. Don't let this happen again. Use your good credit to qualify for our First Freedom account and write your own loan anytime you need extra money for pleasure or an emergency. Know the freedom of having a reserve at your fingertips. Find us at bankfbt.com. First Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
More than 1 million wild animals are killed each year illegally. Poaching is a major threat to our country's wildlife. I'm Tom Perry. I'm an actor with a desire to preserve living space for wildlife. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust does just that. Works with private landowners to protect wildlife, to preserve natural habitats. To learn more or to work with the Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, call 800-729-SAVE. That's 800-729-SAVE or visit wildlifelandtrust.org. Thank you.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Tuck Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I want to let you know this game is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit devonenergy.com today to learn more about how they're producing energy in a responsible manner. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep, and I cannot get that commercial right for the life of me for the whole year. Well, I will get that right one time, but back here, and we're going to talk about the Morrison Lady Wildcats coming into tonight. That's the opponent for the Lady Maroons and your Maroons tonight. Coached by Roddy Caulfield, his second season here. They were 14-10 last year, had a pretty good season. A little bit of background about Coach Caulfield. It's his 7th year of coaching overall. It's a second at Morrison. He started in Afton, who, ironically, that's the team they just killed by 20 points. He was there for 3 years. He was an assistant in basketball and softball there. Then he got his first head coaching job at Dover and was there for a year and was head coach of the girls for all the sports. So he had a lot on his plate there. Left and went to Sayre for 1 year where he was the head softball and assistant boys basketball coach. And he's been at Morrison the last 2 years as the head girls basketball coach for grades 5 through 12 and 5 and 6 for grades for the track coach. So, and he was a machinist for 13 years before he started coaching. So that's a little bit of background about Coach Caulfield, and he even gave me his resume, basically.
So he didn't start coaching until he was in his 30s?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, anyways,
I didn't play with my high school football coach then.
Asked him what kind of offense we're going to see tonight from the Lady Wildcats, and he said it's a motion offense. Seems like everybody's running a motion offense nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the choice, you know.
It's easier to do when you have so much turnover in high school basketball.
Right.
Actually, in any sport up until you get to the NBA, and even in the NBA. So really, my point is moot. Continue. I don't know why I said that.
And I asked him what type of what type of defenses he's going to run. It's going to be zone and man primarily. I asked the strengths of his team, and he said we pass the ball very well. They have good defense, and we saw some good defense with their JV basketball girls too. Had a couple girls in there that might see some time on the varsity floor tonight. And then they have good team chemistry, and that's really a big point. And that's what we're seeing this year, too, with the Perry Lady Maroons. We'll talk more about that here in a minute with the chemistry with all the youngsters and everything that they're having to put in there. The weaknesses, they don't rebound very well at times. They commit too many unforced turnovers. We know that's been one of our Achilles heels, from last year. It's gotten better this year, but it's still one of those.
Work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Asked him what he knew about the Perry Lady Maroons this year. He says he knows they run a lot of man, and their best players are the sophomore point guard, Jessica Venter, number 1, the senior sitter, Megan Drake, who have had pretty good years so far. Offensively, they like to post up Megan on the block or play a 2-man game with her and Jessica. What players should we be watching this year, or what players need to have an impact this season for them? He basically said all my players need to have an impact and do their job, but J.C. Bales is his leading scorer, Coach Bales' daughter, and she needs to have a good game tonight.
The boys' coach, daughter,
yes, that's the boys' coach. Expectations for the season. He expects to be pretty good going into the playoffs now that they've got Jamie Lovely back on the team from her medical situation that she just came back from. He said, we just got our point guard back. That's Jamie, and she has only played 4 games. When she gets her bearings back, they'll get a lot better. So, you know, it might be a little rust still with her just coming back, but we're going to definitely have to guard her. So, anyways, that's a little bit about the Morrison Lady Wildcats. We're going to come back with the coaches' question and answer session with Coach Ron Dwyer. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball and watching it on Penn Network.
So we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work. Because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatments, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together. The Maroon Talk Show is brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. First Bank and Trust, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we'll get Montana here taken care of. I think she needs some room to put her camera there. But we're going to go ahead and go through our pregame interview questions with Coach Ron Dwyer, as we always do before the games. And this first question, I actually wasn't a question, it was just kind of a comment. I said, talk about how the team played at the Week Capital Tournament and the 6th place finish. And he said, I'm very happy with how the girls played in the Week Capital. Obviously, we would have liked to win the Consolation Championship game over Pioneer that they lost in overtime, and definitely had our chances in regulations. He says he's very proud of them in the Blackwell game for finally beating a team that just beat them by 12 points so soon after the beating that Alva gave them. So they bounced back from that 87-14 loss on Friday from the Alva Goldbugs and came back.
87-14?
They have a girl that's committed to Oklahoma State.
Do they really?
Yes. I don't know her name, but there's actually another girl they're looking at too, I think, but she hasn't committed. So
that'll do
that's
it.
why.
Yeah.
But they came back after that huge defeat and took down Blackwell in overtime the next day by 3 points.
So lost to Blackwell the first time, right?
Yeah. And he says that he thinks that shows a lot of character for his team, and I would definitely agree with that with this young of a team.
I'd be inclined to just say, Coach, I'm just
lay down.
I'm hurting today. I don't even want to play after that game.
We just got beat by this team by 12 points, and we just got beat 87-14 the day before. Okay.
Not feeling it.
Yeah, exactly. But they didn't. They came back and won in overtime, got to the Consolation Championship. He says he firmly believes that the girls' side of the bracket has 4 state tournament teams, talking about the Week Capital. He said a ranked 5A team in Guyman and 2 other successful teams in Blackwell and Pioneer were there. So for our young team to come in and compete well in those last 2 games was good. He says he wished he would have had played better against Alva, but they were just shooting lights out from what I heard from Jessica Vinard. But when they are shooting that way, he said they just, like they did against us, there's not much anyone can do about it because they were just hitting threes. They were raining threes.
Yeah, that's Division I athletes.
And basically not even hitting the net.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just swish. So,
it's like they were getting dropped in.
So I asked him what are the immediate needs of this team in terms of improvement to make a run this year in the next few months. He said that we need to continue developing secondary scorers, which we talked about on the boys and the girls' side. Vinard is the only player scoring at a consistent pace. Some of this is to be expected with our youth. This is asking quite a bit, considering that we already have our freshmen guarding the best and most athletic players on the opposite side of the floor every night. So we have to be real careful how much we ask of them. The young kids are getting better every game, and it will just take time, and we've seen that.
Yeah, sometimes it can take, it can take a whole year sometimes, and then, boy, that next year you're coming out gangbusters.
Or if you get to districts or regionals and all of a sudden it clicks.
And then you get hot. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's like a team getting hot right in time for the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And we've seen that before.
That can happen.
We've seen subpar teams that have sub-500 records go into regionals, and
win,
you're like, where'd this come from?
In college basketball, too, at those big, those automatic qualifier tournaments.
Exactly.
Or not automatic, the automatic guys that win their conference tournament, they have like 11 wins.
And then they get to the NCAA tournament, and then you play somebody like Duke, and all of a sudden you're getting beat.
Right, yeah.
Hey,
you're in the tournament. That's that's the goal for every team is playoffs. Playoffs for any sport, any team, everywhere. That's the goal.
Right. So I asked him what he knew about the Morrison Wildcats, the Lady Wildcats, offensively and defensively this year. What is the plan to attack and defend them? He says they'll vary their defenses a lot, man, matchup, 1-2-2. Offensively, they try to get the ball to their scorers, mainly through a 4-out. They all have they've been there all 4 years and very familiar with each other. He says we plan on manning them, so we'll see how that works tonight. We will just work on offense. We have got to get more from in the paint with Megan Drake, who has played a lot better. She's getting better. They're getting her more touches. She's getting more aggressive. We've seen that in the last couple of games, but we still got to get her more involved.
Yeah.
Kind
of like everything Adams on the boys' side. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Fine.
Yeah,
everything right now is just the hard way that they're scoring right now. We did start getting some steals and easier stuff in the tournament at the week capital. So the keys to the game, according to Coach Dwyer, they're a senior-laden team, so this is what concerns him the most. Their record is a little skewed because their point guard, Jamie Lovely, was out the first semester, and they are not a deep team. Last week, they just whipped a decent Afton team, which I alluded to before, and they beat a highly ranked Glencoe team before that. So, again, we need to get off to a good start. He says we have to do a better job. We have done that a better job of that the last 2 games. We've seen that. We will once again have freshmen guarding the best players to start the game because they are the best matchup, so we have to give them help. If we just guard our man and leave them on their own, we could struggle. So we've been working hard on that, and so hopefully we will do a better job than we have. So that's a little bit about the keys to the game, according to Coach Ron Dwyer. So we'll see how that comes to fruition tonight with the Morrison Lady Wildcats. But make no mistake about it, Morrison Lady Wildcats have been a pretty good basketball program. I know this is your first look at them, but they have the football program, and then the ladies program is always basketball. Right, so they're going to be a formidable opponent. They're going to give us some fits here and there, and especially with Jamie Lovely back and JC Bells, you're going to really have to guard them.
Right.
So we're going to see how those matchups happen tonight with the freshman on a junior or a senior and see how they can do. So I know at one point in the JV game, all 5 girls out there for Perry were freshmen.
Wow.
So and they were doing a really good job. So we'll just have to see what happens with the varsity. So, but that's a little bit about what Coach Ron Dwyer has to say about this upcoming game with the Lady Wildcats. We're going to take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups, and we'll probably talk some more because we're on ahead of schedule here.
But flying tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we're flying. So you're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports Independent Network.
Stillwater Medical Center, we're asking for more.
From our nurses
and our staff.
We're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple, to perfect the patient experience.
Everything you expect from a major medical center.
with all the things that you love about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we return to you from beautiful Perry, Oklahoma.
It certainly is beautiful today.
First time back home after the break, and you know the girls have a 5-7 record. We'll just talk a little bit more about that tournament. They 87-14 lost to Alva in the first day on Friday. A 50-47 win over Blackwell on Saturday in overtime, and then I believe it was a 50-47 loss in overtime to Pioneer in the Constellation Championship. So finished 6th, but that tournament, Mike, you have the likes of Alva, Guyman, Kingfisher, Fairview, Blackwell. Trying to think who else was
Chisholm
there.
there.
Chisholm was there, of course. That's the tournament.
Yeah.
But you hear all those names. Chisholm is a state team.
Right.
Guyman's ranked. Fairview's ranked.
5A.
Kingfisher's ranked.
That's crazy.
Kingfisher's
4A.
Alva's ranked.
Yeah.
There wasn't any
break.
time
Yeah,
to
like the
relax
Big
in that
12
tournament.
this
To
year,
finish 6th out of all those teams.
With the young team, exactly.
Exactly. So
Any kind of positive you can build on from any game with such a young team is big.
last we were coming off the loss from Tonkwall. We went to Tonkwall the first of the year and took on the Lady Bucks, and that was kind of a Jacobs was the only one that was really chipping in points, and then you had I can't remember the other DeLodge. DeLodge had some game. Had a game that we didn't expect. So
the other one was Campbell. I think that was her name, or Young, or something. There was another girl we were going to key on, and we did good on her.
Right.
And then DeLodge kind of came out of nowhere, and then Jacob.
Yeah, it was the point guard. I can't remember her name, but coming off of that loss, we were down by 19. We got all the way back to 4 points, and then we had climbed that ladder so much and expended so much energy to get back to where we were, and we lost it at the end, I think by 10 or something. But
that's where the experience comes in.
Exactly.
That is a big thing on the experience.
So building on that, from that game to the week capital tournament, what do you expect to see tonight from the girls? Their confidence is pretty high, especially because they finally got Blackwell, they got the monkey off their back.
Right, absolutely. I don't know. I expect to see what I saw the last 2 games. We still got off to a good start. Tonkwall, it was like in the middle. All of a sudden they pulled away, and then we fought back.
Right,
it was really interesting. But I want to see them get out to a good start. Defend. Lovely, and I had her name and I just forgot it. The coach's daughter.
J.C. Bales.
I want to see them get out and defend her, and then not turn over the ball. I expect a good game. I actually expect them to come out and maybe steal a game here.
Let's talk about the auxiliary players. We keep saying, we're going to have some auxiliary scoring, and even Coach Dwyer is starting to say it, because Vennard and Drake, you're going to get their points from them. Who do you want to see step up, or who do you think is going to step up for the Lady Maroons to make a run here?
It's a good question. I think it's Buck. I think she's the most. It's no disrespect or slight to Maddie Dwyer or Shields or the other girls. I think Buck is the next best offensive player. I think she's got the best skill level right now, and I expect Buck to step up. She had a first really 3 games. She was playing really well, and then she kind of got hurt. She had the concussion. She had the shoulder thing in that first tournament we went to, and so she kind of slowed a little. But I think she has the best. She's got the most ability and the best chance to really perform. And I think she'll step up.
I think Olivia would be the 3, and I think maybe you put Addison Sills as the 4 scorer on this team. And if we can get 3 or 4 scorers a night to chip in, those 3 and 4 to chip in 10 apiece, and then Jessica goes off for her 20 plus, and Megan chips in about 15, 20, then I think we're going to be fine.
We'll be playoff team.
Right. So, and that's a good point you made about Olivia. She's been there. She's ballot tested. She's gone to regionals already. She's done districts. She's done all that, and she's accepting her role now. She wants to start. I've talked to her about it, but she's accepting her role. She thinks she's better off the bench, and I think that is pretty apparent here lately as Carly gets the start and then Olivia comes off the bench.
I like her coming off the bench too.
Right. So, and it gives us kind of a spark and a fresher girl to put in after she really, some of those teams don't have it. That's why, the JV girls from Morrison, we only played 2 10-minute halves today, and so we did the same thing at Tonkwall. They don't have enough girls. We have the bench, and we're developing that bench, and that's one of the keys that we're going to see when we get to regionals and districts. We're going to have a bench that has played in games, has played against the Tonkwalls, the Blackwells, the Chisholms, the Albas, whatever, the big girls.
Yeah, and it's not just Buck. I mean, Richards.
Oh, yes, McKenzie, yes, definitely.
Richards and Pierce and Arnold, they're all great off the bench. They provide us quality depth. So if you just start building on that and get those secondary scores, this team could easily
and not only scoring there, Mike, is we bring Pierce and Buck and Richards and all them off the bench. Defensively, if we can if we put a press off there too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Chloe Pierce is flying around all over the place. She's got really good quicks. Mackenzie Richards, maintains her status down low in the post. And Olivia Buck, she'll get in passing lanes and she'll create some turnovers too. So, not taking anything away from our starters, but we do have, almost a second 5 that we can put in there and be comfortable with.
Yeah,
we're getting to that point. At the first of the year, we were like, okay, let's see what this young team's going to do here. Even Coach Dwyer, the first game, he's like,
you never know.
I don't know what's going to happen here, but we're going to see.
Right.
And it's kind of translated into trial by fire and on-the-job training.
Right, absolutely.
Basically, and they've passed the test. I mean, they're 5-7. but and you look at that record, it's not very good. But they're getting to OT. They're getting beat by 2 or 3 points. They're not getting killed.
Yeah.
So we're taking those steps. I mean, it might not see it in the record.
Yeah. And it always sounds weird to say, hey, we're not getting killed to moral victory. Well, you got a team as young as this, moral victories are okay. No, this is a senior-laden team. No, you guys got to step up. It's gut check time, but you want to be good. You always want to be good. You want to win. I don't care what anybody says. You want to win, but if there are positive steps you can be taking towards the direction to winning, you're building. If you're improving every single game, even if you're not winning, that's big. Because it'll help 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line when these girls, freshmen, they're seniors. Right. Especially 2 years from now when Benner's a senior. She's going to be, I don't know, she could play some college ball. She's got the shooting ability and the quicks.
And she plays AAU, and she's getting all that experience and networking the right people. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So let's go ahead and go over our starting lineups tonight. First for the visiting Lady Wildcats from the Morrison, 3 and 4, coached by Roddy Caulfield, his second year at the helm at Morrison. His guards are number 3, the senior J.C. Bells. Number 10 guard, junior Jamie Lovely, who has just came back from her injury. So they expect to, get better from here on out as they make a run to their districts and regionals and everything. The other guard, number 11, senior Brittany Coleman. The forwards, number 20, junior Allie Hicks, and the other forward, number 23, junior Shayna Wells. So Bells, Lovely, and Coleman, you're the guards for the Wildcats, and Hicks and Walls, the forwards for Morrison. On the other side of the ledger, 4-year Perry Lady Maroons coming in with a 5-7 record, coached by Ron Dwyer. The guard, number 1, sophomore Jessica Benner, the point guard. At guard as well, number 13, freshman Maddie Dwyer. Guard number 14, freshman Addison Shields. Forward number 23, senior Carly Arnold. And the forward number 25, senior Megan Drake. So Benner, Dwyer, Shields at the guard position, Arnold and Drake at your forward. So got about 3 minutes to go before this one kicks off. Let's go ahead and talk about the keys to tonight's game, and we'll maybe talk a little Thunder because we got some time to talk. So
I kind of alluded to it earlier. I want to fast start. That's one. But get out and defend their good guards, Lovely and I did it again, Bales. They're obviously really good players, and Lovely they've gotten a good rhythm going now that she's back. And watch the turnovers, standard stuff. Watch the turnovers and block out, defend and rebound. You defend, you rebound, and you don't turn it over, you're going to win most of your games. They'll take good shots, too. They've been doing that a lot better, too. I didn't mention that. Earlier in the year, they were kind of taking too many threes and too many bad shots, but now once they can get into a good rhythm, they take good shots. They're very tough to beat. Any team is.
And they're moving the ball around.
Moving the ball better the last 2 or 3 games we've seen.
Which does what? Gets the defense out of position.
Out of position and pops somebody else open. Yeah.
Exactly.
Passing is huge. That's why Bobby Knight liked 3 passes before he shot any time. And that's why he won 3 national titles. So that and really good players.
And kick some chairs and everything like that.
Kick some chairs, choke some guys, threw a chair. Yeah. He wasn't lovely about it, but he won 3 national titles. That's all Indiana cared about. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm going to echo Coach Dwyer tonight. I think we need to get Megan more touches inside. She's got to get aggressive inside again, keep that going. She's a little banged up. She got banged up in the tournament, but she's going to play, but she's sore. Right. So we'll see how aggressive she is tonight. But if she can get going and Jessica can get going, you got an inside-out game.
Yep.
And then they're going to be forced to come out on Jessica and guard Megan, which is what? It's going to open up everybody else.
Absolutely. Or, vice versa. They'll suck in on Megan here, and then that'll open
up
it out. Shooters. Yeah.
Exactly. So
it always works in both ways.
Yeah. And defend the point guard. Jamie Lovely is supposed to be a pretty good point guard, so we're going to have to defend her.
That's the key.
Going to have a freshman probably on her. So a big task upcoming. Unforced turnovers, we need to really work on that. It's come down a lot. They've done a lot better. And just have a swagger. You're back home. You're 5-7. You can get to 6-7. And then hopefully Chisholm, you play Chisholm Tuesday. You need some momentum going to play Chisholm on Tuesday because Chisholm, like Coach Dwyer thinks, is a state tournament team. And I would completely agree with that. And going to Chisholm, you go back to Chisholm.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So they'll play Chisholm Tuesday. So you need to get a win here to get to 6-7. So and get some momentum. So those are my keys to tonight's game as we're getting ready to break and get our starting lineups here. We'll talk about Thunder tonight real quick. Thunder tonight, we've got early night tonight, so we can get home and watch the Thunder.
Who are they playing?
Houston tonight, and then we play Golden State tomorrow. I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I'm tired of playing Golden State. This is 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Which means we won't play them again for a long time. Only one more time.
Well, if we make the playoffs, guess who we're going to match up with?
Possibly, yeah.
Golden State.
If. That's a big if right now.
So Thunder at Houston tonight, 7 o'clock, and then tomorrow Golden State at 7 o'clock too in Oklahoma City. So
It's at
we got
home
them
at
back to
least.
back. And then tomorrow, if you're in Perry, junior high wrestling tournament will be here tomorrow starting at noon. I will be on a table working until 4, and then at 4 o'clock I'll be on the PA, and Saturday all day I'll be on the PA. So
Saturday's Bedlam.
I will be, I'll record it.
Haven't won there since 04, so hopefully
speaking
that
of-
can change.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and turn to the national anthem here. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to have the national anthem right now.
Welcome to John Devine Hall. Home of tonight's action between the Morrison Wildcats and your Perry Maroons. At this time, if you would please stand, remove your caps as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem.
And our national anthem performed by the Perry Pep Band and in the house tonight. As we're going to take a seat and get set for the starting lineups, I'll let Kevin Wiley take you on the lineups real quick. We'll be right back here in a minute. Let him have the floor.
Number 10, Jamie Lovely. Number 11, Brittany Coleman. Number 20, Allie Hicks. And number 23, Shayna Wall.
I'm good. How are you?
And now, your starting lineups for your Perry Lady Maroons. Number 1, the sophomore Jessica Benner. A freshman, number 13, Maddie Dwyer. A freshman, number 14, Addison Shields. A senior, number 23, Carly Arnold. And a senior, number 25, Megan Gray.
And there's our starting lineups by Kevin Wiley, our PA announcer, does a really good job and give us a little pub tonight.
Yeah, I heard that. That was nice.
Yeah, I wrote up a little advertisement so we can let fans know more about how they can get in touch with us and listen to the basketball and the wrestling and all that good stuff. So happy to have you along. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw getting you set for tonight's game between your Perry Lady Maroons and the Morrison Lady Wildcats here at John Devine Hall. As there, I solved the crackling, I think. I was way too far up. As we're going to have Megan Drake jumping against, it looks like Shayna Walls for the Morrison Wildcats. It is. And there's the tip. It's controlled by the Lady Wildcats, and J.C. Bales are bringing up the court. And she'll give it to Jamie Lovely at the top of the key, guarded by Addison Shields. Left wing, it goes to Brittany Coleman. Her pass is batted out of her hands and recovered there. Now back to Jamie Lovely here at the left wing, guarded by Addison Shields once again. Shields pokes it away. She's going to get called for a poke check. Oh, wait, 5 count, 5 seconds. I thought they were going to call a foul there, but it was a 5-second count, a turnover for the Wildcats.
Defense by Shields.
I can barely hear you, partner.
Really?
Yep. Huh, leave your microphone there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good defense by Shields.
Megan Drake at the left high post. Back to Addison Shields, top of the key. She'll dribble to the right wing. cut off. Throws it over here to Jessica Vinner. She's going to drive down the left side of the lane, puts up a shot, a wild shot on the lane, no good. Rebound falls down to Morrison. That is Allie Hicks. Outlet to Coleman. Now Bells has it. Now back to Lovely at the top of the key. She'll dribble, cut off. Now back to Coleman. Now passes to Bells at the top of the key, guarded by Maddie Dwyer. Now Bells is going to try and drive down the left side, kicks it to her Shayna Walls over here on the left side, puts it up and off the glass and in. 2-0 Morrison.
Yeah, it was good defense for the most part. She kind of, I think Drake kind of got sucked in on the defender, and that left Walls wide open.
Now Vinner's going to fire from about 17, no good. Rebound falls down to number 10. That's Lovely, and she'll bring the ball up the court herself on the right side, guarded by Addison Shields closely, the freshman. Now she pokes it away. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Morrison, and they'll have the inbound over there on the side. Bales will throw it in. She'll find Lovely. Now back to Bells over there, right wing, guarded by Dwyer. Now back to Lovely, top of key, guarded by Shields. Now she's going to dribble. She falls to her feet, keeps her dribble. That was pretty impressive there.
Yeah, Globetrotters-esque there.
Now her pass way in the lane, and boy, I don't know how that got through, but it's up and off the glass by Shannon Walls, and it's 4-0 Morrison. That pass shouldn't have got through there, partner.
No, she was just kind of in trouble and just threw it to bail herself out.
Now Vinner loses it, and it's stolen by Lovely, and it looks like Perry has just come out here flat. The pass up to the floor. That's Coleman over there on the left side, no good. Rebound on the backside, Bells. Her shot no good, gets her own miss. And now it's going to be fought for. Carly Arnold will take it. Outlet to Vinard, and here come the Lady Maroons. Up to Addison Shields over here, right wing. Now right baseline, bump, no call to Drake. She's going to take about 3 or 4 or 5 power dribbles. Now gets to Dwyer over here. Top of the key goes to Vinard, guarded by Lovely. She'll get a pick from Megan Drake. Give and go, and it's stolen away by Walls, and outlet to Coleman. Now given to Lovely, and here come the Wildcats. Now Coleman has it over here, left wing. She'll dribble. She'll pass it to Lovely at the top of the key. Now it goes into the right corner. And in pass to Walls, and she's going to be fouled on the backside, and that's going to be on Megan Drake, her first team first.
She gave that to Arnold, partner.
Oh, they gave it to Carly Arnold. My bad. Inbound, it comes to Bells. Back to Lovely right over there on the right block. She'll fire at the top of the key, and Bells is going to save it to Coleman. Back to Lovely over there, right wing.
Partner.
Now into Hicks into the lane, and she gets poked away. Stolen by Carly Arnold. Now outlet to Vinard, and here come the Lady Maroons down 4-0 early. Left corner, that's Dwyer. Now she passes inside on the left block to Megan Drake. Her shot no good. Rebound falls to Bells, and she'll get it to Lovely. And Morrison's going to try and run up the court to Walls, across to Hicks on the right side, puts it up and off the glass and in, and it's 6-0. And we've got a timeout. We're going to take one with him. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
We know you like choices, whether you're looking for a credit card with low annual percentage rate or rewards. First Bank makes it easy to choose the option that is right for you, and there is no annual fee. With benefits such as great low rate or flexible rewards like cashback, travel, or merchandise, we have a card that fits your needs. To apply, visit our website at bankfbt.com or stop by any First Bank location. Offer subject to credit approval. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, and Covington. Member FDIC.
And not the pregame, but right when the tip-off.
Okay, so you're okay. So and welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And sorry about that.
I got here late.
I think they heard us on the commercial because I forgot to turn this down. But oh well, you got bonus coverage. So it's 6-0. Perry down, and Mike Perry has come out very flat here.
Very flat. Yeah, that's really a surprising start actually after the way they performed in the tournament, and they just, it's a quick timeout by coach. Good coaching move there. Try to get us back on track here.
Now Vinard's going to drive down the right side of the lane, puts up a shot. She's bumped by Hicks, and she'll go to the line if it was on the floor. Looks like it's going to be on the floor. It will be on Allie Hicks, her first, team first.
That's a good start, getting Vinard in the lane right away. That'll get our offense going.
Now Jessica's trying to inbound. She finds Dwyer over there, left baseline. She's going to dribble to inside the lane, give it to Vinard over here, right wing for 3, and it's no good. Rebound falls to Addison Shields on the long rebound. She'll set it back up to Vinard at the top of the key. Good shot, just didn't fall.
Yep,
now nice crossover move by Vinard. She goes down the lane on the left side, puts up a shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. That foul was on J.C. Bells, her first, team second. And that puts Jessica at the line, and she missed a couple free throws, she told me, against Pioneer that, could have salted the game away, but the first one's up, and it got the friendly bounce at the home and goes through.
Yeah, way up there, off the top of the glass there almost.
Second shot, spins it, shoots it, and that one's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound falls to Coleman. She'll give it to Bells, and Bells will, that's lovely. She'll bring the ball off the court, guarded closely by Shields. Now to Bells. She'll fire from the right high post, and it's up and good, and it's 8-1. And Morrison not doing anything fancy. Just Perry just hasn't gotten rhythm right now.
No, they really haven't. All their shots, Morrison's shots, fall come within 10 feet.
Now Bender's going to fire from about 17. It's no good. Rebound falls to Addison Shields over there in the right baseline in the corner. And she's going to have her pocket picked by Coleman, and she'll get it up to Lovely. Well, it's still on the floor. And she'll pass to Coleman. Coleman will bring it across the timeline on the right wing, guarded by Benner. She's going to drive down the right baseline. Gets it to Allie Hicks over here, left high post, and it's up and good. And, boy, they can't miss anything. It's 10-1.
No, and they're getting good shots, getting good open shots, too.
My apologies. Mackenzie Richards has come in for the game for Perry Lady Maroons. Now Bender's going to drive down the left side, puts up a shot, no good. Got her own rebound, putting up another shot, no good. It falls out of bounds. It'll stay with Perry. I think Jessica may be pressing a little bit too much right now. She needs to just let the game come to her.
I agree. The last possession, she took a really quick shot and didn't even get into the offense at all.
Addison has it at the top of the key. She'll drive down the right side. Lane puts it up and off the window, but there's a foul called, and it's going to be a charge on Addison Shields, and Morrison will get the ball.
I don't agree with that. That guy was ready to call, that official was ready to call a charge.
I think she was still moving across.
She was still moving. A bad call, in my opinion.
Right corner, it goes to Hicks over there. Now she'll give it to Bells in the lane. Now Coleman has it over here. It's blocked by Bennard as she put up a shot, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Morrison Wildcats, and they'll get it underneath their own basket. 10-1, 3:02 to go in the first period. Morrison on top. Inbound comes to Walls, now to Hicks over there. Now back to Walls at the top of the key. Give it to Coleman. She's guarded by Bennard. Dribbles over there, hands it off to Allie Hicks in the right corner. Now it goes to Jamie Lovely. She will go into the lane, try to get it to, looks like trying to get Walls. Now back to Allie Hicks at the top of the key. Now Bells has it left wing. She's going to pass it inside to Walls on the right block, no good. And back to Lovely, and she'll fire from about 10 foot. It's off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Addie Shields, outlet to Bennard, and here come the Lady Maroons. Want to see a little bit more energy. There's just no energy right now in this team.
Yeah, I agree, partner. And Morrison doing a really good job passing the ball around.
And we said that, we have been working the ball around and moving the ball, and we're just not really moving the ball right now.
Yeah, we're kind of coming out and they contradicting what you and I said. It happens.
The Bennard tries to find Drake inside. It's batted away, but there's a foul. And that is going to be on Shayna Walls, her first, team third, excuse me. So Dwyer will have the inbound underneath their own bucket. Tries to find Drake, and it goes off the foot of J.C. Bells, and it will stay with Perry. Inbound comes to Drake. She'll take one power dribble, puts it up and up over the rim on the left side, and good, 10-3. First bucket of the ball game for the Lady Maroons comes about 2:04. Now Coleman has it, gives it to Allie Hicks in the right corner. Goes to J.C. Bells over here, right wing, top of the key to Lovely. Now reverse. Left wing. Now she's going to dribble drive down the right side. That's Coleman. Puts up a shot. It's no good, but she's going to be fouled on the play. That's Minard. Her first, team third, and she'll get 2 shots.
And that last possession is something we need to see a lot. I mean, I know it was inbound, but got Drake the ball and got her a touch. That's always important.
Coleman goes to the line. First shot is up, and that was off the back iron. No good. Let's take one break. We're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst, and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And welcome back to John Devine Hall as Allie Hicks puts up a shot on the right side, up and off the glass and in, and it's 12-3. But Jessica had a shot down here. I thought she was fouled, and there was no call last time. And
a lot of body, a lot of contact.
Minute 13 to go, 12-3. Morrison on top by 9. Inside it goes to Drake. Across to Vinard over here, right wing for 3. It's up and good! Ring it up Cha-ching for Jessica Bennett. It's a three-pointer, 12-6.
She's not going to miss a lot of those open ones, 2 in a row.
You can't leave her that open.
No. That was a good shot and good rotation by Megan.
Lovely over here to Coleman, left wing. Back to Lovely. Dangerous pass. Olivia Buck into the game for the Maroons now. Now
that was a nice
bounce pass into Walls, and she puts an up and off the glass on the left side. Good, 14-6. They're getting way too many points in the paint right now.
Yeah, I can certainly see why this Lovely girl's a starting point guard. She's a good passer.
Now Bennett has it, top of the key. 32 seconds to go, first period. Good backdoor pass, but a good idea, but it's batted away by Walls, stolen by Coleman. Now she gets it up to Bale, or excuse me, that is Bales. Goes to her knees again, makes control, gets it to Hicks over there. Now back to Bales. High right wing, 14 seconds to go. Morrison up by 8, 14-6. Now nobody guards her, gets it to Coleman over here, left baseline. It's an air ball. Rebound falls to Megan Drake. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Now to Vinard. She gets across the timeline. She's going to have to fire. She fires from way downtown. It's no good. And that's the end of the first period. 14-6. Morrison on top. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball and watching on Penn Network.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters on this station.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Puff Street in Perry. Call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we start the second period, Mike, 14-6. And just kind of want to flush that period if you're Ron Dwyer right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just put it in the back of your mind. It's over. We're on to the second period, and just play better basketball.
Jessica Vinard will bring it up to start the offense. Gets it to Addie Shields over here, right wing. Dribble to the top of the key. Shields going to fire from three from the top of the key. Oh, it rims out. No good. Rebound comes down to Walls. Outlet to Bells, and here come the Wildcats. Now she just bounce passes to Lovely. Now Coleman over here, left wing. Top of the key. And reverse to Bales over there, right wing. Guarded by Addie Shields. Now Lovely has it, guarded by Olivia Buck. Olivia's size is really wreaking havoc, and Olivia was crawling, but it's off of Lovely.
Good D by Olivia there.
And yeah, it was good D. So turnover by the Wildcats. As Olivia is a little bit taller than Lovely, and I think that had a little bit of an advantage right there for Olivia. Now Bennett brings it up the court. Maroons down 14-6. Looks like Chloe Pierce has come in as well. She has it at the top of the key, guarded by Lovely. Now gets it to Bennett over here, right wing. Guarded by Coleman. She's going to dribble down the left side of the lane, puts up a shot on the left side. No good. It's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Hicks. Outlet to Bells, and she'll bring it up the court on the left side. She's going to dribble down the left side, cut off by Addison Shields. Now she's going to go down on the left baseline, puts up a shot. No good, but there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Addison Shields. That's going to be her first, team fourth. That'll put Bells at the line for 2 shots. And Carter, you thought that was a travel.
Yeah, I looked like her pivot foot moved before she shot that ball.
First shot for Bells is up and through.
Slid around the defender there.
So it's 15-6. Second shot is up and good, and she's pretty automatic at the free throw line.
Yeah.
16-6, Morrison by 10. 6:51 to go, second period.
Really getting her offense here. Get Megan a touch. And
yeah, they've worked on Megan. Now Vinard's going to fire from three
shot,
from the left wing. It's up and good. Bring it up. Cha-ching. And Vinard with another three brings it back within 7, 16-9.
A little quicker than I would like, but she is your best player, so she's got a green light.
Bell's going to dribble across the lane. Now she's going to give it to Coleman over there, right wing, and her three is no good. Rebound, Megan Drake. Outlet to Vinard, and here come the Lady Maroons. I was going to say they're really working hard against Drake down low, partner. I think they're almost double teaming her every time.
Yeah, they're throwing a lot of different looks at her way. Because they know how important she is to the offense. Excuse me.
Olivia Buck's going to drive down the right side of the lane. She's going to kick it to Megan Drake. Oh, she had about a 3-footer. She should have just taken the shot, but she tried to bulldoze her way in, and it's going to be a charge on Drake. Boy, she had a floater that she could just put in right there.
Yeah, that time I don't have a problem with the call. Megan was.
Yeah, that was a bulldoze.
Bulldozing, yeah.
That's her first team 5th. And we're going to have a foul on the back side over here. That's Olivia Buck reaching around the back, and that's going to be her first, team 6th. And, boy, you got Morrison almost in the bonus.
Exactly.
16
Look at this. Really spread out on the inbound pass here. As Lovely's still trying to find somebody. Almost got a 5-second. Gets into the walls, and she puts it up off the glass on the right side. No good. Gets her own rebound, but she travels with it. And I'm impressed with Walls. She is a feisty customer down low on those blocks.
Yeah, she really is. She gets in good position, and she's got 6 early points here. Her and Hicks both inside have played well.
Now Bender's going to drive down the left side of the lane, puts up a shot on off the glass, no good. Rebound bails, and she wants to run with it on the right side. Picked up by Addison Shields. She's trying to find Lovely at the top of the key. She's guarded, gets it to Hicks over there, right corner. Now top of the key, it goes to Jamie Lovely. Cut off at the free throw line, give it to Coleman over here, left wing. Now she dribbled to the top of the key, reverse to Allie Hicks over there, right wing. Inside pass to Walls on the right block, puts a shot up and off the glass. Good defense by Olivia Buck. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Morrison now.
And Venard is on the offensive end. Venard's getting in there real quick. But she gets in there. The pressure comes. Defense comes. She needs to give them a pump fake. The jump stop, pump fake, and get them in the air.
That's a really, really, really good point. Or kick it to somebody because they're crashing on her.
Absolutely.
Bounce pass to Bales in the lane. She retrieves it, gets it back to Coleman. She fires from about 12. No good. Rebound comes down to Chloe Pierce. Outlet to Venard. Here come the Lady Maroons. Up to Olivia Buck, right wing. Across the court to Chloe Pierce, left wing. She's guarded by Coleman. She just handed off to Venard over here, right wing. Now she'll dribble to the top of the key. Gets a pick from Megan Drake. Fires from 3 from the top of the key. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound almost to Drake, but she's going to get over the back call. And I believe it's going to be on Coleman, and it will be. That's her first, team 4th, and it'll stay with Perry. Good position there by Megan.
Absolutely. Good rebound. Arms up and everything, extended.
And as bad as the Lady Maroons have played, partner, it's only 16-9.
Yeah, it's only 7 points. Exactly.
Venard gets it into Addie Shields in the backcourt, guarded by Lovely. She gives it to Venard over here, right wing. Inside pass to Drake. Go up strong there, Megan. And, boy,
good double team.
She was double teamed, but, man, I think she had, if she took one power dribble to the right side, she could have put it up and off the glass on the right side. But
she's got to make that decision quicker.
It could be that her leg is giving her some problems, too, because she was icing it before the game.
Well, that always makes a difference.
Inside pass to Megan Drake over here, left block, takes some really power dribbles and puts it a floater up and good, and that's exactly what I was talking about right there.
If they know where to double teaming her every single time. Well, they almost threw that away.
Yeah, Hicks wasn't ready, and it's intercepted by Chloe Pierce, the freshman. She gets on the floor. It's going to stay with Morrison on the jump ball, but now you're seeing a little bit more fire for the Lady Maroons.
Yeah, they're starting to run the offense a little more and get set up a little better.
Hicks was not expecting that pass. It's almost like LeBrian Nash at Iowa State, not expecting his pass, and it went out of bounds.
Which he's the top scorer on the team. He should always expect the ball. But I digress.
Pass goes to Walls, but now Olivia's going to be holding her. As that pass got between 3 Lady Maroons, partner, and that's something they got to look at that at halftime.
Yeah, he's got to get more hands in the passing lane.
Got to put Walls at the line for a 1-and-1. That's Olivia's second foul, team 7th.
Keeping her out there.
That's why we're at the bonus. Walls' first shot is up, and it rattles out. Rebound comes down to Megan Drake. Perry down by 5 with the ball. Venard up the court quickly to Buck over here, right wing. Inside pass to Addie Shields. She recovers it, gets it to Maddie Dwyer over there, and she little bit out of sorts here. Now back to Addie Shields over here on the right baseline. No good on the shot. Rebound still on the floor, and it's going to be taken by Morrison. Now we're going to have a loose ball foul, and it looks like it might be on Addie Shields. If so, that's her second, I think.
Perry, number 14, Addison Shields.
Yeah, I think it is too. Her third.
It's her third foul.
Man.
Oh, wow. Addie's got 3 fouls and 18 fouls for the Lady Maroons, and Addie's going to have to come out. Thought she only had 2, but that'll put Walls at the line again for a 1-and-1. Number 24 comes in for the Lady Wildcats. That is Tori DeBoer. Saw her in the JV contest. She was a tough customer in that 26-12 loss.
How do you spell that, partner?
D-E, the capital B-O-E-R.
Okay, thanks.
First shot for Walls is good. Rebound falls on the second shot, and over the back was Jamie Lovely, and she'll pick up her first, team fifth. And the Maroons will have it down 17 to 11, 3:55 to go in the second. Still haven't got a break in here. We'll try to get one in. Venner passes to Megan Drake at the right high post. Now Chloe Pierce right baseline in the corner. Now Venner's going to fire from three from the top of the key. It's up and good. Cha-ching, ring it up again. 17-14. Perry within three.
And the three ball's keeping the Maroons in it. Lady Maroons in it.
Bounce pass to Coleman over here, left wing. Gets a pick. She's going to drive down, and she just hands it to Bells over there on the right block. And J.C. Bells had a very easy shot, and it's 19-14. You can tell what Morrison's game is. It's inside.
Yeah.
Venner fires from the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Bells. And yeah, Morrison doesn't take Maroon many outside shots.
No, they take those mid-range jumpers and then inside like the 10-foot area.
Coleman has it. She gets a pick. Gets it over there. Bells on the right corner. She'll fire from about 20 feet, and it's a two-pointer, a long two-pointer, 21-14.
Well, Bale's definitely a good shooter. I've seen that early.
She's a good athlete. She comes from very good stock family there. Dwyer's going to fire from three in the left baseline. I don't think her dad's going to like that. It's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Coleman, now to Lovely. Now Lovely passes to DeBoer. She's open in the lane, puts up a shot, misses it on the right side. Nobody picked her up. Thank God. Megan Drake gets the rebound and gets it to Vinnard with 2:28 to go second period. 21-14, Morrison on top. Lovely guarding Vinnard. Now Jessica's going to try to drive. Her pass is batted away, stolen by DeBoer to Coleman, now to Bales. She gets across the timeline. Morrison's got numbers. She passes across the walls on the left side, puts it up and off the glass and in. It's 23-14, and just like that, back up to 9. As Perry closed within 3, it's a 6-0 run. 1:50 to go before halftime.
Yeah, you got to stop that dribble. They kind of got out in the open and got on a break, but you got to stop that dribble. That's kind of what they did, though. She threw a lady out there, and then the other girl popped open. There was really no choice. You either stop the dribble so you don't lay up, or you leave the guy open.
Yeah, there's
catch 22.
Right here, Parter. Look at, there's no movement.
No, nobody else is moving at all. Right.
Dwyer gets it over here, left wing. That's going to have to be a point of emphasis at halftime. They're going to have to start moving without the ball. Inside pass to Drake, now to Dwyer. She'll fire about from 20 from the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Coleman. Coleman up the floor to Walls. She's got a breakaway, and she's going to put it up and off the glass on the right side. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Olivia Buck. Outlet to Vinnard, and here come the Lady Maroons down by 9. Vinnard will fire from the left baseline, or left high post. It's up and good. It rattles home. 23-18, I believe. 23-16. I think Jessica may have about 12 of those. Inside pass to DeBoer. She puts it up and off the glass on the right side and in. 25-16 now.
Your partner, she's got 12 of the 16 points.
Jessica.
She's after the early struggle, she's shot a lot better.
And it looks like they're going to hold for one shot. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Morrison up 25-16 by 9. Coach Caulfield trying to telling his girls to back up. Just going to let them dribble the ball. Jessica's got a yo-yo dribble in between the circles right now. Now 10 seconds. Now they're going to have to go. Gets a pick from Drake. She's going to take it down the left side of the lane herself. Puts it up. No good. Rebound falls to Coleman. Outlet to Bales. And Bales is going to try and get a shot out. She won't. And that's going to be halftime. 25-16 Morrison on top. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports. Hey, Kevin, go ahead and play break 7, 8, and 9, please.
Our physicians, nurses, and staff understand.
And we're ready to accommodate you.
Our team provides the personal care you expect from a hometown hospital. Integrity,
Cutting-edge medical technology.
It's the patient.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 25-16, Morrison on top of the girls' game at halftime. Mike, let's go over the first half stats.
All right, thank you, Brock. As always, start with the visiting team. Morrison was 11 of 21, 25 points on 11 of 21 shooting, 0 for 1 from 3. Let's see, they don't take many outside shots, that's why their percentage is so high. Only 4 turnovers, 12 rebounds, 5 steals, 9 assists, and they only played 5 fouls in the first half. They have no bench. They only used the board for about the last 3 minutes in that second quarter. So they're pretty thin. If we can try to wear them down, you never know. For the Maroons, Lady Maroons, we got 16 points on 6 of 24 shooting. That was after the really poor start. Really turned it around in the second quarter. 13 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 assists, 8 fouls, and 7 turnovers. But I think we had 4 in the first 6 minutes. So kind of shored that up a little bit too. Individually, Vendard's got 12, and Drake has the other 4. So your 2 best are at least playing your 2 best. You just need some other scoring. Individually for Morrison, you got Walls with 9, Hicks with 6, 8, Bales with 8, and DeBoer has the other 2 points. She's got steal as well. So those are the stats, Brock.
And that was the halftime stats. We'll take another break. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on AAA Sports Independent Network.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classified, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're at halftime. 25-16, the Perry Lady Maroons are down to the Morrison Lady Wildcats here at half. I want to let you know this game is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit DevonEnergy.com today to learn more about how they're one of the world's leading oil and natural gas producers. Devon Energy commitment runs deep. And commitment's going to have to run deep for the Lady Maroons. They're down by 9 at halftime. And Jessica Vinard and Megan Drake has all of the 16 points that the Maroons have, 25-16 that is. And I want to let you know our next broadcast will be Tuesday, as the Stillwater Pioneers will be in town, as the Perry Maroon Wrestlers will be hosting the Pioneers here at John Devine Hall. We'll try to be on the air approximately around 6:30 or 7, somewhere in there. It was around 7 for Blackwell. If you haven't heard, they defeated Blackwell on Tuesday 46-13 to go to 6-1 in their dual record this year. The Maroon Wrestlers are at the Yukon J. Hancock tournament this weekend. It's usually a pretty tough tournament, but we are accustomed to wrestling the tough opponents as well every year to get ready for dual state, regionals, and state. Perry Maroon Wrestling is still ranked number 1 in Class 3A. And then the basketballers, I think, they have the weekend off, and they will go to Chisholm on Tuesday. We won't be broadcasting that one because we'll be here at John Devine Hall broadcasting wrestling. And also, if you're in the Perry area tomorrow and Saturday, the Junior High Wrestling Tournament of Champions will be coming to you tomorrow at noon. And yours truly will be working one of the clock tables until 4 o'clock, and then I will take over the PA announcing for the tournament from 4 on till we're done tomorrow night, and then all day Saturday. So that's my first time that I'm going to be able to do a PA announcing for the tournament, so that should be a lot of fun and a lot of good wrestling as well. Perry's junior high team is very good, beat Blackwell 55-9 on Tuesday night, and my partner, it's his first wrestling experience with Perry, and you know, junior high, he saw it was just pin, and I was talking about the junior high wrestling.
Pin.
Yeah, the junior high wrestling team I was talking about the wrestling tournament tomorrow, and they've got a good shot to win that tomorrow, as they've got a really good team and got a squeaker 55-9 on Tuesday. Yeah, but if you're out in Perry, if you're not doing anything, if you have the capability, come and watch these wrestlers. They really deserve your support, and they're really good at their craft. And Coach Delk and Coach Lloyd and Coach Lindsley and all of them are doing a fantastic job once again with the high school and the junior high. So come out here, and that starts at noon tomorrow. So anyways, we're going to take another time out. We'll come back to the keys to the second half. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports and the Penn Network.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
Learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
Does your bank send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a first alert text message on your cell phone, keeping you informed about your account activity no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, Covington. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Halftime here, closing down in under a minute. 25-16, Morrison Lady Wildcats on top of your Lady Maroons. And partner, let's talk about the keys to the second half. What was Coach Dwyer telling his girls at halftime?
Probably trying to build on what they did in the second quarter. I know they were outscored 11-10, but it was a lot closer than the first. First was 14-6, I believe. And I think he's probably saying to the other, defend a little bit. You gotta defend a lot better because they're getting way too many easy looks under the basket because of ball movement. So you gotta move your feet, you gotta defend, you gotta stay in front of your man, don't let anybody loose. And I think we can climb back in this game. He's not saying this to any of the girls, but our standpoint, some other girls gotta score. Olivia, she had those 2 quick fouls. It's kind of taking out what she likes to do. Taking out of what she likes to do. We just got to see more scoring from the other girls. I mean, Vinard's got 12, but down 17 shots, take better shots within the offense. That's another thing I'm sure he's saying.
Well, we're about ready to get back to action as Perry's going to have the ball going to our right to left on your radio dial. And if you're familiar with the basketball facility here, it's to the south end of the facility. Perry will be shooting, and Addison Shields will bring it up. Starts the third quarter, gets it to Dwyer. She'll dribble to the top of the key, over almost to the left wing. Now to Vineyard's right wing, guarded by Walls. She'll go to the top of the key. Now reverse to Addison Shields over there, right baseline. She's going to drive right baseline, puts up a shot, no good, gets her own miss. Trying to get a bounce pass to Drake, and it's going to go out of bounds off of, it looks like Coleman. It'll stay with Perry.
Well, that was a good shot by Shields. She got inside and took a nice, good shot in rhythm. Just couldn't connect.
Now Vinner inbounds to Dwyer. Partner, you got a call coming in. If you want to take that, you can. Shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Walls. Outlet to Coleman. Now Coleman will take it all the way down almost to the right lane. Now she'll get it to Lovely, and then Addison Shields a hand check, and that's going to be her fourth foul, team fourth. And that's going to force Coach Dwyer's hand to put Chloe Pierce in the ball game, replacing Addison Shields. Inbound comes to Hicks, now back to Lovely. Lovely's pass into Bales is almost stolen by Dwyer, but goes out of bounds off her to stay with Morrison. 7:19 to go, third period. 25-16. Just underway in the second half. Lovely trying to find somebody underneath her own basket. Finds Hicks over here, right high post. She'll fire from there. It's a no good. Barely hit anything. Rebound falls to Vineyard, and she'll bring the ball up the court. Now she'll give to Carly Arnold over there, right wing. Cross-court pass, left wing to Dwyer. Now back to Vineyard. She's going to fire from the left high post. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound falls to Carly Arnold. She'll put up a shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws, and the foul's going to be on Walls. That's Shayna Walls. And that'll put Carly Arnold at the line for 2 shots. Takes a couple dribbles, eyes it, shoots it. And that one falls off the right side of the rim, no good. She'll get another second shot here. Takes a couple dribbles. Eyes it. Shoots that one. And she makes that one. There was a lane violation, but it doesn't really matter. Carly made the shot. And it's 25-17. Now Jamie Lovely. Now a little pressure in the backcourt by Chloe Pierce against the senior. And she gets it over here to Coleman. Actually, Lovely is a junior, excuse me. Coleman's pass is stolen by Arnold, and then she's going to be fouled by Shanna Walls, and I think, actually, no, they're going to get Coleman. That's going to be the second team foul for Morrison. Second for Coleman, and there's a timeout by Coach Caulfield. We'll take one with him. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Hutt Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Coach Caulfield took a quick timeout. Wasn't liking how his team came out in the second half. Perry has trimmed it to 8. Inside pass to Megan Drake. Takes one power dribble, puts it up, and good on the left side over the left shoulder, and it's 25-19. Perry back within 6.
That was a nice move. Getting Megan a touch is key.
Now Coleman gets it down low, and
Just
she's going to throw the ball out of bounds, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds.
Bad angle. I couldn't tell.
I think it was tipped by either Vineyard or Arnold over there on the left baseline. Yeah, I didn't see that either, partner. I thought she just threw it out of bounds. Bell's now trying to find somebody to inbound to. Almost 5 count. Gets it into Allie Hicks right about 4.5 seconds, I would believe. Now Bells has it left wing. It's a pick from Lovely. She'll fire from 3 from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound on the backside to Drake. Outlet to Vineyard. Here come the Maroons. just by looking at the body language right now for Perry, a lot better than the first half.
A lot better. That was a good defensive possession. Lovely just didn't see anything. She just took a shot.
Chloe Pierce is going to drive against Bales down the right side. Puts a wild shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Walls. Outlet to Bales, and here come the Wildcats. Bales will fire from the free throw line. It's off the back iron. No. Rebound once again. Megan Drake with a strong rebound and just hands it off to Vennard. Here come the Maroons.
Megan's dominating.
Jessica's going to go all the way down the left or right side of the lane. Puts
man.
a shot, no good. Rebound falls to Arnold. She's going to be fouled on the back side by Coleman, and I think Coleman just picked up her third. Yes, it is. It's her third, team third of the half for Morrison. Perry to inbound. Vennard trying to find somebody, and it's going to find Chloe Pierce right at the free throw line. Good catch by the freshman there. That was not an easy catch. Gets to the Vennard at the top of the key, guarded by Bales. She'll go to the right wing. Inside pass to Drake on the right block. She's quickly double teamed. Look how quick. Now she finds Arnold. Arnold wide open, puts up a shot in the lane. No good. Rebound falls down to Walls, but that's exactly what's going to have to happen because they're going to crash down on Megan Drake. Oh, almost a over and back there by Walls. They're going to crash down on Megan Drake, partner, or they're going to crash down on Jessica, and there's going to be open girls.
Right, absolutely.
Allie Hicks has it, left wing. Left block, it goes to Walls. One power dribble, she puts it up and good, and it's 27-19. Just got to tip your hat there.
Yeah, it was just a good power step. Looked like Megan on that play.
She got way too down too low, and she's tough down there. Now Jessica's going to drive. Kicks it to Chloe Pierce over there, right wing, top the key to Dwyer. Dwyer's pass inside to Drake is batted away, and I think they might have got Shayna Walls.
That's her third, too.
And that is who they got. That's her third, team fourth.
That's the thing with a short bench. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
That's 2 with 3, so
that's one thing we didn't talk about at halftime. If we can get some girls in foul trouble, they don't have much of a bench.
Right, they don't. DeBoer is the only girl they played off the bench, and she only played about 3 minutes.
Bitter has the top of the key. Chloe Pierce, left wing. Left high post, that's Dwyer. Gives it back to Pierce, left wing for three. It's up, and it's good! The freshman rattles it home. Cha-ching, ring it up. It's 27-22, Maroons back within 5. Now a little bit of token pressure here. Gets it up to Coleman. She'll bats it to Hicks, and she'll just throw it up. Shot put it up on the right baseline. No good. Rebound to Carly Arnold, and outlet to Vennard. Boy, she looked like she didn't really care about that shot, partner.
Yeah, she shot that really quick.
That was flat. No arc in it. No, she didn't even jump hardly. I think she might have rushed that. Coach Caulfield doesn't want that shot. Now Arnold has it, left wing, or left baseline. Now inside it goes to Dwyer. Now to Chloe Pierce. Like the ball movement better here. Vennard has it, top of the key, guarded by Lovely. She'll drive down the left side, kick it to Chloe Pierce, left wing, left corner, it goes to Vennard. Just a little yo-yo dribble as she's guarded by Lovely. Lovely goes to the floor, broke her ankles, and Vennard puts it up in the end from three on the left wing. Cha-ching, ring it up. And boy, she broke her ankles, and it's within 2, 27-25. Timeout. Morrison, you're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. The Perry Lady Maroons have drawn within 2. And that last move by Jessica Vennard, the sophomore, just broke the ankles of the junior, Jamie Lovely.
Yeah, it was like an and one mixtape. Those old, those about 7-8 years ago, the and one, those were so popular on ESPN. They show it all the time. I hardly ever see it now, but that's what that looked like the professor spinning somebody into the ground. And then the great shot, the great presence of mind to say, hey, I got an open shot, I'm going to take it.
And you can't leave Jessica with that open. I mean, once she got Lovely off her feet and she was on the ground, Jessica, just a wherewithal right there, like you said, in the left wing, just popped it and just drained it. And now you got some secondary scores starting to happen in the second half. Chloe Pierce hit a 3.
Arnold's got that free throw.
Arnold's got the free throw. I mean, they're not. It's not your big points, but it counts on the board, and it's within 2.
Absolutely.
A little token pressure by Perry. Coleman gets it up the court. Now Lovely loses it, almost lost it, retrieved it, gets it to Coleman here, left high post, puts it up, no good. Rebound falls to Arnold as she hit it on the back of the rim and outlet to Bennard. Here come the Maroons looking to tie or take the first lead of the ball game. Bennard with a yo-yo dribble. She'll dribble over there to the right wing. Cross-court pass over here, left baseline to Arnold. She quickly double-team. Inside pass to Drake on the left side. Puts it up and off the glass and in. A pretty play to Megan Drake. The assist to Carly Arnold. We're tied, 27-all.
It's a great offensive possession there.
Coleman now inside the wall. She takes one dribble to the right side, puts the shot up, no good, but she's fouled on the play, and that's Carly Arnold. And that will be her second, team third, it should be. Am I right? It's second team foul, excuse me. So that'll put Wall at the line for 2 shots. She rattles the first one home, so it's 28-27. Morrison with the 1-point lead now. Second shot is up, and that one hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Megan Drake. Outlet to Bennard, and here come the Lady Maroons. Now she'll dribble to the left wing, guarded by Lovely. Pass inside to Drake over there on the right block. Takes one power dribble to the left side, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound falls to Walls, and then she just pokes it out of there. Arnold puts it up in the lane, but no good. And then finally Megan is going to be called for a foul, and Morrison fans wanted her to be called for a foul on the poke, and she finally gets fouled. That's her second foul, 4th team foul. And Perry put a little bit of pressure on now, as Dwyer helping in the backcourt. Bells gets across the timeline, gets it to Lovely over there in the left corner. Cross-court pass to Hicks over here, right wing. Inside it goes to Bells in the right side of the lane. Puts up a shot, is blocked, and it falls to Bennard. She's got numbers. Gets Chloe Pierce across the lane on the left side, up and off the glass and good. And Perry takes the lead, 29-28. Now quickly Bells down the floor again to Hicks. To Walls over there, left block. Now Lovely at the top of the key. She gets it over here to Walls, and she'll fire from about 20, and it's up and good. And Morrison takes a 30-29 lead. We might have this kind of a game from now on, partner.
Yeah, it's definitely getting interesting.
Morrison by 1, 30-29. Perry has the ball. Leonard has it over here, left wing. Gets a pick from Dwyer. Now she's going to give it to Dwyer over here, left wing. She puts up a shot. Blocked. It's blocked, and Drake retrieves it. Tries to put up a shot on the left side. It's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Perry, and was that a shot?
Yeah,
by Dwyer?
It could have been a last-second pass, and she got a little nervous because it looked like she was going to shoot it, and then
she might have got crossed
maybe
up.
It slipped, yeah.
Now,
fortunately, Drake got the ball back
to Pierce. Yeah, I think she was in between the shot or pass it. And I've done that before, and you're in no man's land when that happens.
Luckily, Drake was heady enough to get the ball.
Now, Bennett drives down the right side of the lane, puts it up, no good. It falls off the rim. Rebound falls to Walls. Outlet to Lovely. Lovely's pass up the court to Coleman. And Coleman's going to take it all the way down the left side, kicks it across the lane to Hicks, and it's up and good off the glass, 32-29. Now Morrison leads by 3.
We've been getting buckets like that a lot tonight.
But some of those passes, partner, I mean, those should not be making it through. I mean, you've got people in those passing lanes that usually those are going to be stolen. Now Jessica might take one shot here. 26 seconds to go. She's got a yo-yo dribble in between the circles. Right on the second R to the south as you're going down to the south end.
That's the crazy thing about the no-shot clock. Just stand there.
10 seconds. Here we go. 8 seconds. Gets a pick over there from Drake. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. She'll put up a shot on the right side. It's up and good from 10 foot. It's 32-31 as we go to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatments, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 32-31 as we go to the fourth quarter, and the Lady Maroons, Mike, won that quarter 15-7 to get back into the ball game.
Yep, shooting a lot better. They were 4 of, what were they? 6 of 21.
It wasn't good.
At the first, now they're up to 32% now. They were about 21% at halftime. And Venner, and Pierce has 5 points off the bench. She stepped up tonight for freshman. She's a freshman, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, that's huge.
Inbound comes to Lovely as Morrison gets the ball to start the fourth quarter. She's guarded by Pierce. Now gets it to Coleman over here, right side. Gets it over now to Bells for 3 on the left wing. It's up and swish. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 35-31. Good thing it's only 4-point lead. 7:44 as we're just underway,
Bells
fourth quarter.
She's a good shooter, big little shooter.
And Bennett has it, guarded by Lovely. Dribbles to the left wing. Trying to set something up. She'll dribble down the left side of the lane, puts up a shot, and she got, a good box out by Olivia, but the shot's no good. Falls down to Bells on the rebound. Here come the Wildcats, and she gets it up to Coleman over here, left side. Gets it to Bells in the lane, puts up a shot in the lane, no good off the back of the rim. Olivia Buck now back into the ball game for Perry, gets the rebound and gets it to Venner. Now Coach Caulfield wanted to travel, and he might have had a beef there, but no call, so Perry has the ball still. Addison Shields back in with 4 fouls. Olivia Buck has it in the right corner. Good pass inside to Megan Drake, and she puts it up and off the glass on the right side, and it's 35-33. Just really good passing in this half for Perry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now Lovely brings it up. Oh, gosh. Boy, if Olivia would have just broke on the ball, gets it inside to Bells on the right side, puts it up and off the glass and in, 37-33. That was a lazy bounce pass, and that could have easily been stolen over here.
It's been happening all night. Just a slight millisecond off.
Morrison by 4, 6:29 to go in the ball game. Addison Shields has it, right wing, guarded by Bells. She's going to dribble down the right baseline. She tries to kick to Olivia Buck, who was open. Now, Venner's going to fire from 3 on the left side, and it's no good. There's going to be a foul, loose ball foul, and it's going to be on Megan Drake for the push. That'll be her third, team 4. And Morrison will get the ball back, and Maddie Dwyer comes back in for Addison Shields. Now, Perry's going to put up a full court press, it looks like now. Or going to show it, but then they're going to back off. Bells brings the ball down the court, hands it off to Lovely with a 4-point lead. She gets over here to Hicks, right wing. In the paint to Bales, puts up, that was Walls. Coleman. That shot was no good. Rebound comes down to Venner. Don't think that's a shot Caulfield wants. Now Venner's going to drive down the left side of the lane, puts it up and off the glass and good.
Finally.
And she's been doing it all night. Finally made one.
Yeah, she's been struggling from in there.
It's 37-35, Morrison by 2.
The key is she's been able to get in there at will.
Chloe Pierce is on Lovely, and she picks her pocket. The freshman picks her pocket. Oh, and the junior gets the ball back, and they lose it back to Hicks over here, right wing. She gets it inside to Coleman in the paint. Now to Walls on the left side and puts it up and off the glass and good. A foul call, count the basket, and Olivia Buck will get the foul.
It's just heart-wrenching right there because we had the turnover, and then she was kind of caught in no woman's land and turned it over.
That's Olivia's third foul, team 5th, and puts Walls at the line for one shot to make it a 5-point game. First, it shots up, and it goes in, and it's 40-35. Perry down by 5, 5:27 to go. Still a lot of time. Bennett has it. Dribbles to the left side over here, left wing. Inside pass, it goes to Drake.
Good kick.
Now she'll find Olivia Buck over there, right wing for 3,
go.
and it's up and good! Cha-ching, ring it up. Olivia Buck, the sophomore, rattles the twine.
And there's our auxiliary players starting to step up.
Now Bells will have it. She'll dribble down the right baseline, puts up a wild shot. Rebound comes down to Megan Drake. Not the shot you want with 2. That's a low percentage shot as your momentum is going toward the basket, and it almost was an air ball.
Yep. Good defense by the Lady Maroons there, too, forcing her into the bad situation. And then Drake with her 10th rebound, she's got a double-double tonight.
Bennett has it right wing, looking to set something up. Passes over there to Olivia Buck on the left block. Tries to find Megan Drake. Her pass is out of the way and stolen by Coleman. Yeah, that was probably just had to set it up and restart again. Lovely's pass to Bales over their right block, and she's quickly double-teamed. Now Hicks has it right wing. They're going to give her that shot all day. Inside pass that goes to Walls. She retrieves it. And there's going to be a loose ball foul, and it's going to be Olivia Buck, her fourth, team sixth.
Man, just got a little too aggressive there, trying to go for the ball.
But yeah, definitely this game is heating up here, partner. 40-38, Morrison on top by 2. Carly Arnold back into the ball game, replacing the sophomore Olivia Buck.
Arnold's had a nice game tonight off the bench, too. She got 5 rebounds. She's been contributing really well.
Lovely, trying to find somebody in. She passes it out of bounds. She was going for J.C. Bells, and she just threw it out of bounds, just missed her. Give credit to Maddie Dwyer on the defense there.
Absolutely, good pressure.
Arnold will get it into Bennard, and Perry down by 2 with 4:17 to go in the ball game. 40-38, Morrison on top. Perry looking to get their 6th win of the year. Now across to Chloe Pierce. He'll fire from 3 from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound falls to Carly Arnold. She puts a shot up, and it's off the rim. No good. Rebound falls to Bales, and Bales gets it. Outlet to Walls. Now to Lovely. Up the court to Hickson. It's off her hands and stolen by Bennard. Here come the Maroons. Doesn't have numbers. Now she's going to drive down the right baseline and put up a shot. It's good! A nice little flutter on the right block, and we're tied at 40. Up the court it goes to Hicks. She almost had the pass go off her hands again. Pressure now by Drake on the defense. She finds Lovely at the top of the key. Now reverse to Coleman over their left wing, left corner to Bales. She'll fire from 3 from the left corner. It rattles out. Thank God it was halfway down and came out. And outlet to Bennard. Perry looking to take the lead by 2 or 3 right here. 3:19 to go in the ball game.
Be looking for our second lead, I think, tonight, partner, if I'm not mistaken.
This would be our second. That's correct.
Bennard taking her time. I like this, setting up the offense.
So dribble to the left side, trying to find somebody. Finds Chloe Pierce, and she throws it out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Morrison. Coming back into the ball game is DeBoer for the Wildcats.
Her first action since the second quarter.
Tori
they really
DeBoer.
don't rely on the bench at all.
Well, she brings a little size inside, too.
Yeah, she is tall. She's like 5'11", I bet. She's a pretty tall girl, maybe 6 foot.
Now Coleman has it, left wing. Gets it inside the Walls on the left block. Takes one dribble. Now reverses the track and puts it up and off the glass on the end. And Morrison regains the lead 42-40.
Just a good play by
nice
a senior.
Spin move there.
Yeah, by a veteran player. Good defense.
Now Bennard, left high post to Dwyer. Her pass, into
Megan.
To Drake. Puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound falls to Bell. Should have been a foul, but no called. Now Bells has it left wing, left corner. It goes to Coleman, and Coleman puts up a shot. Shot puts it in, and Morrison's up by 4, 44-40. Now Bennett quickly down the floor again for the Lady Maroons. Got it still play under control.
Play control.
Thank you. I was trying to find that word. Thank you.
No problem.
2:14 to go. Still plenty of time. Now Pierce is going to drive down the right baseline.
Right
side of the lane. Puts it up and off the glass, and a foul called. Count the basket for Chloe Pierce. And the foul is on Shada Walls. And that is her 3rd, team 5th, and that puts Chloe at the line for 1. Shots up, and it rattles off the right side, so it's still a 2-point advantage for Morrison, 44-42. And boy, Jamie Lovely just bulldozed Chloe Pierce, and she's called for the foul. That will be the team 7th, and that'll be Chloe's first foul. That's 1-1 for the Wildcats now. That puts Lovely at the line for a 1-1. 2:06 to go in the ball game. Takes a couple dribbles, eyes it, shoots it, and she makes it. 45-42. Morrison on top by 3. These two schools separated by about 15 miles. Second shot is up, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. 46-42. Morrison Class A. Perry Class 2A, I believe. We may be Class 3A in basketball, and they may be 2A. Now Dwyer has it over here, left block, and it's a jump ball. Possession's going to go. It's going to stay with Perry.
Still, yeah.
1:53 to go. Morrison up by 4, 46-42. Morrison still has a couple fouls to give, I believe. Is that 5 or 6?
They're at 5.
And down comes to Bennard. Gets it in the corner, I think it's to Dwyer. Dwyer's going to dribble across the lane. She puts up a pass. It's batted out and recovered by Bennard.
You got to call that out.
Bennard is going to lose the ball to Coleman. Gives it to Lovely, and Lovely's going to dribble down the court. Her pass for Bells is out of bounds, and it goes back to Perry with 1:36, and Coach Caulfield is livid
with
his team.
That was a break for us there. But you got to communicate when Vintage. She couldn't see the defender coming from the right. You got to let her know there's a defender there sometimes. Got to call that out.
Yeah, you got to say Peter,
Wolf,
or something.
Yeah, Wolf in basketball is usually the applied term.
That was the football term, Peter.
Peter, yeah. Get away from it.
Over here, Vinder's going to fire from 3 from the left wing. It's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Lovely and on the backside. And minute 16 to go. Morrison up by 4. Now up to Coleman. And Coach Caulfield is wanting them to hold the ball. Now Bells has it at the top of the key, and she's not going to give it up.
Trying to get a 5 or a foul.
Dwyer's going to reach in and foul her and put her at the line. And, boy, she's automatic at the line.
To foul, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Dwyer. Let's see if he's going to take a 30 or a full. We're going to take a full timeout. Let's play both breaks here, Kevin. Break 15 to 16. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
How would you like to bank anytime, anywhere, without having to carry your laptop along? First Bank is proud to bring you mobile banking. It gives you full access to your account safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking adds a new level of convenience to managing your account. You can bank on the go no matter where you are. View your accounts, make transfers, pay bills, and even receive text alerts, all from the ease of your cell phone. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy cars.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we return to action. J.C. Bells will be at the line for a 1-and-1. Morrison up by 4, 46-42. First shot is up, and she swishes that one through, and it's a 5-point lead. Just automatic like Vinard is for the Maroons. Second shot is up. And, boy, she's just good at the free throw line.
Most coaches' daughters are. She's the boys' coach daughter, obviously, but they're usually good shooters.
48-42, under a minute to go. Vinard gives it to Chloe Pierce for 3 on the right wing. No good. Rebound on the backside. Megan Drake puts up a shot on the glass and in on the left side, and it's 48-44 now. Lovely will bring the ball up the court against Chloe Pierce. And they're going to give it to J.C. Bells, and she will not give it. Well, she will give it up to Lovely.
Go foul her. You're going to foul somebody.
Now foul Coleman, and she does foul Coleman. That is Vinard, and puts Coleman at the line for a 1-and-1 again. So a good foul there for Perry, and make him earn it.
Who'd they call that on?
That was on Jessica. Her second, team 9th, and Olivia Buck comes back in for Carly Arnold, substituting offense for defense there. Coleman's shot is up, and she missed it. Rebound on the backside, Dwyer, and handed off to Vinard. Here comes Perry, down by 4, 30 seconds to go. Vinard's going to drive down the left side, kicks it to Dwyer over here for 3 in the right, on the left corner, no good. Rebound on the backside, Olivia Buck. Now to Drake over there, right high post, puts up a shot, and she's going to be fouled on the floor, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. It's still going to be 16 fouls, and they got DeBoer on the foul, her first. So 16 foul for the Wildcats. Vinard finds Chloe Pierce in the backcourt.
Get it back to Vinard. Get it back to Vinard.
She's trying to, but she's being guarded by Bells. Now back to Dwyer over here, left wing. Now Vinard has it top of the key. And she gets a screen for Megan Drake. She's trying to get a three-pointer, but DeBoer comes out. Now Vinard's going to put up a shot in the lane. She gets it completely raped in the lane, but no foul. And then they called the foul, loose ball on Dwyer. I don't know about that one, partner.
Yeah, I don't know where the contact was, where they thought it wasn't on the Vinard shot.
Vinard absolutely got drilled in the lane and no call. 3 seconds to go. It looks like Perry's going to drop this windfall to 5-8. Morrison's going to go to 500, 4-4. As Bells is at the line. First shot is up and it's good. Boy, we were right there, partner, and we battled in the second half. Just couldn't get over the hump. And when we got the lead, Morrison took it back, and We traded back and forth, and then they took it again.
Yeah.
50-44. Jessica's going to bring it over the timelines. Fires from the half court. It's up and good to end the ball game. 50-47.
It's the third straight 50-47 game. Isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
Wow.
And that is a loss for the Maroons.
weird.
50-47 as Jessica drains one from the second R, but it's going to be a loss. And Perry loses at 50-47. We'll come back. We'll wrap this up and get ready for the boys' game. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to
Okay,
come
Kevin, after this break plays, we'll come back and recap the stats from the girls, and we'll go back to break 2.
4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. The girls lose it tonight 50-47 to fall to 5-8. Morrison goes to 500 at 4-4. And Partner, let's go ahead and recap the stats, and then we'll get the boys' game going here.
All right. The Lady Wolves, from Morrison, 50 points on 19 of 38 shooting, which is obviously 50%. 104 from 3, 11 for 17 from the free throw line. 19 rebounds, 7 steals, 15 assists, only 7 turnovers. That's big. Big time, taking care of the ball. And for the, I can't think right now. Lady Perry Maroons, 47 points on 19 of 54 shooting, 7 of 19 from 3, only 5 free throws, 2 of 5. Usually when you're the home team, you get more, but whatever. 30 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, only 10 turnovers. Turned it over 4 or 5 times in that first quarter, so they really buttoned down on that. Individually for the Maroons, Lady Maroons, Minard had 24, of course, and 2 assists, 5 of 10 from 3. She shot the ball really well. Drake had 12 points and 11 rebounds. Buck had a 3 off the bench. Very good game from the freshman Pierce, 7 points, 2 steals, and Arnold off the bench had 7 rebounds. And individually for Morrison, Walls and Bales led the way with 17 points apiece.
And we'll move into the pregame for the boys' game. We'll talk about the Morrison Wildcats coming in with a 1-6 record, coached by Corey Bells, his 20th year here. Record last year was 9-12. A little bit about Coach Bells. Graduated from Morrison in 1990. Started coaching and teaching in 1995 at Morrison, and it's his 20th year as football and basketball coach at the Morrison Wildcats. Type of offense they're going to run, a motion offense. Type of defense we're going to see, a man in a 3-2 zone primarily. The strengths of the team, he said we're still trying to find strengths of the team. The weaknesses, it's hard for us to score and play bad, and they play bad defense at times. What does he know about Perry this year? He says Perry plays hard, they're well coached, and great post play and man defense. What players should we be watching this year? Or what players need to have an impact this season for you? It's Jordan Quinata, and the expectations for this year is we need to figure out how to shoot and score, or it's going to be a long season. So that's a little bit about the Morrison Wildcats. We'll come back with the coach's question and answer session with Coach Hite. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Hayden contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
The Maroon Talk Show is brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. First Bank and Trust, community-minded, just like you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we get you set for the boys basketball game upcoming with the Morrison Wildcats. If you haven't joined us late, the Perry Lady Maroons fall to the Morrison Lady Wildcats 50-47 to fall to 5-8 on the year. Morrison to 4-4 at 500 this year. And I want to talk a little bit what we asked Coach Height going into the ball game tonight. I told him congrats on a good Wheatland Capital tournament. Just talk about that and how the team competed and did from your perspective. And he said, I was pleased with the second place finish. I didn't think we played great in the championship game. They lost 57-37 to the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. He said we didn't start any of the three games well offensively, and we were down after the first quarter in all three. But we played decent enough defense to stay in the games and get the offense rolling. I asked him, you're going to get a kick out of this one. I said, we have to find some secondary scorers. We were talking about that as well with the girls. And I said, who seems to be able to fill that role or has the attitude to be that guy or guys? And he goes, well, I checked the free agent market and there's nobody available. So we will just have to keep doing what we're doing and have guys chip in and step up from game to game.
Right.
Lewis, Matheson, Chambers all have the capability to score double figures and have in the past week. So I went up to him today and I said, what kind of answer was that you gave me? I can't say it on the radio. He goes, yeah, you sure you can. So he's just kind of, we got what we got.
Yeah.
And so we've got to develop that. And Chambers is coming on. We saw that at Tonkwall. We can get Matheson to chip in with those threes and all that stuff, that he's going to come along as well. And, Ty Walker is back finally after his personal problems that he had, a week ago. He lost his father. So I want to say condolences to the Walker family, and we're praying for you, and we're thinking about you. But we're happy to have him back on the court. So maybe see him get in the action too, because he came on a little bit last year. So what do we know about Morrison offensively and defensively? What will we do to attack and defend against them? He said they're led by their point guard Jordan Quinata. He's played man. They played man recently, and they will also play a lot of zone. And I said, what are the keys to the game? He said, we got to stay aggressive. We've got to not be complacent after coming off a second-place tournament finish at the Wheat Capital tournament, which is a hard tournament on the boys' side as well. So impressive to finish second. But you can be complacent and get into your head a little bit. Sometimes that's the case. Execute on offense, shoot with confidence, and continue to play good D. So that's a little bit about what Coach Brandon Height says. We're going to take one timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups, the keys to the game, and the opening tip. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
Senator, we're asking for more.
From our nurses and our staff. We're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple, to perfect the patient experience.
Everything you expect from a major medical center.
With all the things that you love about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we get to set for the boys' game. Perry Maroons coming with an 8-4 record, second place finish of the Wheat Capital tournament. Morrison Wildcats coming in with a 1-6 record. And we're going to go ahead and go over the starting lineups first, where they're visiting Morrison Wildcats. The guards, number 23, the junior Jordan Quinata. He's a very good athlete. He's one of their stars on the football field as well. So he's got a lot of athleticism. He's going to be the one we're going to have to mainly guard tonight. The other guard, number 13, junior Parker Venus. Guard number 12, junior Tristan Geringer. The forward, number 11, sophomore Tanner Keeley. And the forward, number 55, sophomore Blaine Cool. For the Perry Maroons, point guard number 3, 5'9", senior Logan Lewis. Guard number 25, 5'11", senior Jacob Albritton. Number 12, senior guard, 5'11", senior Braden Sweet. I said senior twice. Forward, number 5, 6'2", sophomore Sam Chambers. And the forward, number 33, 6'5", senior Chris Adams. So that's your starters for tonight. Let's go ahead and go the keys to the game tonight for the Perry Maroons against the Wildcats.
Well, first key, we come out, get off to a good fast start, kind of build on the momentum you had with the second place tournament. Get a lot of pressure on Quinata. Try to take him out of his game as best you can. And I think the teams that have been able to do that this year with the 1-6 record, I imagine that's how they've been able to win a lot of games. And just get Adams a lot of touches, because I'm looking on the floor. This team is small, and they don't have any seniors. And I think Adams could have 30 points tonight.
And if anything, you got to get ready for Chisholm on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
So you need to get him some good work and minutes on the floor, too.
Yeah,
but we're going to see a lot of the bench tonight, partner.
Yeah, I think Morrison's, I think they're a little overmatched in basketball right now. So they don't have any seniors, like I said. So they're a little bit behind the 8 ball. So right. I don't think it's going to be pretty, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm not trying to disparage Morrison. Great athletic history, but I think we're going to see a lot of our bench. I think you're right.
If the JV boys game is any indication, the JV for Perry won 74-10 over the JV boys of Morrison. So a 64-point win tonight, and they played every bit on the bench. So there's no starters left out there. So it's not that we ran up the
Adams
score,
won't get 30 then,
but we'll see. Well, we're going to go ahead and turn around and get you on the game broadcast. They're introducing the starting lineups right now. We're going to turn around and get you on the game broadcast. So as Coach Brandon Height and the Perry Maroons getting introduced by Kevin Wiley, our PA announcer.
And a 6'5" senior, number 33, Chris Adams.
And there's the starting lineups introduced for the Maroons and the Wildcats, and we're about ready to get started as the 8-4 Maroons taking on the 1-6 Morrison Wildcats. Every game has been won by Perry except the varsity girls tonight, and it was very close. That varsity girls almost got that victory too, but let's see what happens tonight. But I would agree with you, partner. I think we've got the size advantage. We've got the veteranship on the team, and this could get ugly tonight, but we'll see what we got, as Chris Adams is going to be jumping against number 12 for Morrison. That is Tristan Geringer. And I hope I'm saying Blaine Cool's name right. It's Kuehl. And the tip is won by Adams, controlled to Braden Sweet. Now given to Logan Lewis, as Perry will go from your left to right on your radio dial to the north side of the gym. Logan Lewis has it top of the key. Almost walk with it. Got it, Braden Sweet. Now back to Logan Lewis, right wing. Cross-court pass to Albritton in the left corner. Now to Sam Chambers. Chris Adams on the left side. Puts it up and off the glass and in. A foul call. Count the basket. And Chris will go to the line for one shot. The foul was on Quinata. And boy, partner, if we can get Quinata in foul trouble, Morrison may be in trouble.
Yeah, that would be bad news bears for Morrison, that's for sure.
First foul on Quinata. First team foul. Chris Adams makes the free throw, and it's quickly 3-0. Perry on top. Quinata will bring the ball up the court. He's the point guard for the Wildcats. Also the running back on their really good football team. Gets it over here on the left side. That's to number 10. They started somebody else different. Quinata has it at the top of the key. Number 10 for Morrison is Tyler Warenberg. He gets the start. Now number 13, Venus has it. Gets it to Warenberg on the left high post. He's guarded by Albritton closely. Into the left or the right corner. That is Geringer. Now Geringer to Quinata at the top of the key. He fires from three, and it's up and good. And quickly 3-3. Now quickly up the floor to Albritton on the right wing. Now to Logan Lewis, top of the key. Sam Chambers now to Albritton, right wing. Thought about a three, thought better of it. Braden Sweet, left wing. Right wing, it goes to Logan Lewis. Cross-court pass to Albritton. He'll fire from three from the left wing. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Albritton, and he saves it into Chambers. Top of the key to Braden Sweet. Out reverse to Logan Lewis. Top of the key now to Sweet. Now left corner, it goes to Albritton. Left baseline to Chambers. Good ball movement. Braden Sweet to Albritton over there, left wing, and he's going to lose the ball. It's going to be stolen And yes, it finally will be stolen by the Wildcats, and that's number 11, Tanner Keeley. Quinata quickly down the court, fires from the free throw line, no good. Rebound comes down to Chris Adams. Outlets to Logan Lewis, and here come the Maroons quickly up the court. Now to the right wing, inside to Adams. He puts one power dribble, no good on the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up and off the glass on the right side on the window, and it's up and good, 5-3.
That's just the height, too. He's just too tall. The tallest guy on the floor for Morrison's probably 6'2".
Quinata has it at the top of the key, guarded by Lewis. He gets over here to the left corner. That's for long two. That was Venus. His shot is no good. Rebound falls down to Chambers. Outlet to Logan Lewis. He'll bring it up the left side of the court. He's going to try and go all the way down coast to coast, but he's going to be fouled on the floor. And that is going to be on Tristan Geringer. Parker Venus, number 13. Second team foul, his first. And Perry will have the ball underneath their own basket. Albritton to inbound. Finds Sam Chambers in the backcourt. Now Albritton over here, right corner. Now inside it goes to Chris Adams on the right block. Takes one power dribble, puts it up and off the glass and in under lane. And 7-3, and nobody has any answer for him inside.
Too skilled and too tall inside.
Quinata has it, spins on the right left high post. Now to Warenberg. Now it goes to the free throw line. That's Venus. Now over there, right corner. That is Geringer. Geringer back to Quinata at the top of key, guard by Albritton. He's going to drive down the left side of the lane. He's going to be bumped on the drive. It's going to be Albritton on the foul. His first, team first, with 5:20 to go in the first period. Now Quinata to try to inbound underneath his own basket. Almost a 5 count. Boy, that was about 4.5. Finally finds Geringer. Geringer gets it over to Venus. And he'll get it over there in the corner. That's to Geringer. Geringer's going to drive down on the left side of the lane, puts it up and off the window. It's good. And it's 7-5. Perry on top. Now quickly Perry to Albritton. He's going to drive down the right side of the lane, puts a shot up and no good, but he's fouled. And
now it's on him.
Yeah, he's the charge. That's his second foul, team second. And Albritton's going to have to come out. Matheson in for the Maroons. Landon Matheson, number 2.
That was directly under the basket. I'm not really sure. I know there's no circle, but not really sure I agree with the charge call there.
Geringer has it left wing. Top of the key, it goes to Keeley, and we've got a foul away from the ball. It's trying to be on Sam Chambers on the hole.
Trying to run through the screen there by Quinata.
His first, team third. Morrison hanging in here early, partner.
Yeah.
He goes to the right corner. That is Venus. Venus pass across the lane to Geringer. Geringer now to Warenberg. Now back to Venus. Now he tries to find Geringer over there on the left baseline. No good. And it falls to Braden Sweet. Braden's outlet pass goes off of Sam Chambers' back and back to Quinata, and he fires for 3, and it's up and good. 8-7. Morrison on top. A little sloppy right now.
There, yeah.
Logan Lewis now to Matheson. Now back to Logan Lewis at the top of the key. Now Braden Sweet, left wing,
good
right
shot.
wing, Matheson for 3. It's off the front iron, no good. Rebound falls to Morrison. That's Keeley, and he'll give it to Quinata, and he'll bring it up the court. Morrison up 8-7, surprisingly.
Yeah, that was a good rotation by the offense by the Maroons.
Right corner, it's Venus. Now to that's Keeley. Keeley now to Warenberg, right wing. Now back to Keeley in the right corner. Finds Quinata, goes off his hands. He goes to retrieve it before it goes back court.
Got some bright shoes.
Now Warenberg, I was thinking the same thing. Left wing, Warenberg. Now to Keeley, and Keeley faked the shot, almost lost the ball. He almost traveled too, but he gets the ball back. Back to Quinata, top of the key, guarded by Lewis. Now his pass is stolen by Lewis. He just received it. Nice. Lewis is going to go all the way down left side. A reverse layup on the right side. It's up and good off the glass. 9-8. That was a pretty play. Quinata was set to block it, and he went right around him.
That's a really good play. That's going to build a lot of confidence for Lewis tonight.
Now over here, left wing, that is Geringer. Geringer's pass is stolen by Braden Sweet. He's got a breakaway, puts the shot up on the glass on the right side. It's good, 11-8. Perry, timeout, Morrison. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
First Bank, we know you like choices, whether you're looking for a credit card with low annual percentage rate or rewards. First Bank makes it easy to choose the option that is right for you, and there is no annual fee. With benefits such as great low rate or flexible rewards like cashback, travel, or merchandise. We have a card that fits your needs. To apply, visit our website at bankfbt.com or stop by any First Bank location. Offer subject to credit approval. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, and Covington. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And Mike, after a sluggish start, the Maroons have really kind of ramped it up here in the last minute or so and leave 11-8.
Yeah, they're starting to get a lot of good pressure on the perimeter and getting in the passing lanes the last two plays. Lewis, I don't know what Quinata was looking at. He kind of just threw it at Lewis's head almost, but Lewis said thank you and took it the length of the
Exactly.
floor. He said, good pass, Quinata.
And then the reverse layup was just amazing.
Yeah,
Quinata was just set to just rejecting. Geringer has it left wing now, cross court pass right wing. That is Keeley. He puts up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Logan Lewis, quickly up the floor to Adams on the right side. Puts it up off the glass and in. A foul called. Count the basket, and it's on Warenberg. That's his first foul. Team third puts Chris at the line for one shot. Just have no answer for the height.
No, that was great.
And the way he flows down the court, too, and receives the pass.
He moves really well.
Chris is special, 13-8. First shot, or the shot is off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Geringer. It goes off his feet, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Perry. And James Boone into the lineup for the Maroons. So it's Adams, Boone, Sweet, Matheson, and Logus in there for Perry. Inbound comes to Chris on the right high post. Now back to Logan Lewis in the right corner. Cross-court pass to Matheson. He's got a three on the left wing. No good. Rebound falls to James Boone on the backside to Chris Adams at the free throw line. One power dribble. Puts a shot up in the lane. No good, but he's fouled. And I think they got Geringer, and that puts Chris Adams back to the line for two shots. Yes, that is on Geringer. His first, team fourth, and Chris Adams at the line for two shots.
Team fourth. I missed somebody then. Come on, Mike.
First shot is up, and it rattles home, so it's 14-8. Quinata's got one. Geringer's got one.
I got it now.
You got it? Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
Quinata I didn't have.
I'm here to help you, partner. Second shot is good as well. 15-8.
Vice versa.
Quinata has it top of the key, guarded by Lewis. Left ring, it's Geringer. He dribbles to the left high post. He did travel. He pulled his pivot feet. Keeley, now to Wierenberg on the left side. No good. Rebound falls to Venus, and I think they got Braden Sweet on the foul on the rebound. That is Braden Sweet, his first, team fourth. Coming in for Perry is Joe Rupp.
Computer after the game.
Thank you. I've got lots of Lysol wipes at home, so yes.
All the foul and Sweet, right?
Yes. And God bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
Shot put up there by Venus. It's no good on the left baseline. It falls to Landon Matheson. He outlets to Logan Lewis, and he'll just walk the ball up the court and stop the offense. Perry up by 7, 15-8. Matheson right wing, top the key, Rupp. Reverse to Logan Lewis, left wing. Now left corner, Joe Rupp. Inside Chris Adams. Now back to Landon Matheson for three at the top of the key, and he just short-armed it. Just hit the front of the rim. Rebound falls to Quinata, and he's going to run. He's going to take all the Maroons on the break, and it's no good. Rebound falls to Chris Adams, up to Joe Rupp. Now to Logan Lewis on the left side. He'll just stop and pop, and it's no good. Rebound falls to Chris Adams, puts it up the window, no good, and rebound comes down to Venus and up to Quinata. Boy, point-blank shot just missed. Quinata wanted a three. He got away with a push there. Gets it to Venus. Now to Quinata. He'll fire from three from the right corner. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Chris Adams. Outlet to Logan Lewis. Up the court quickly to Landon Matheson on the left wing. Now James Boone for three. At the top of the key, it rattles home. Cha-ching, ring it up. James Boone for three. 18-8. Timeout, Morrison. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans. Are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, 18-8 with the 3 put in by James Boone. Got another timeout warranted from Coach Corey Bells, and Perry leads it by 10. Quinata brings the ball up the court, finds Venus in the lane, and he tries to find 15 that has just come in for Morrison. That is Benjamin Harmon. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. So Benjamin Harmon comes in for the Wildcats. He's a sophomore, number 15. Quinata trying to find somebody, finds Geringer finally. Geringer's kind of drive against Adams. Now for Harmon. Over here it's Venus, and Venus's pass intended for Quinata is stolen by Chris Adams. He'll bring the ball up the court himself, hands it to Matheson, and hands it back to Lewis, and he'll set up the offense at the top of the key. Perry up by 10. Under a minute to go, 43 seconds to go.
Definitely a good defensive possession there, and they've done a nice job on Quinata tonight, not letting him get any open shots.
He's drained a couple, but for the most part, he's kind of been ineffective. And he's pressed a little bit, too. Joe Rupp has it now over here right side in the lane. Chris Adams, left high post, back to Logan Lewis. 21 seconds to go. He'll drive down the lane, kicks it to Lebanon Matheson across the lane on the right side, up and off the glass and good. 20-8, Perry with 13 seconds to go.
That's Logan's specialty, drive and kick right there.
He's averaging about 7 to 8 or 8 assists a game.
Easily. He's got 3 already tonight.
5 seconds to go. Quinata still has the ball. He's going to fire from 3 at the top of the key, and it rattles off the rim. Rebound is out of bounds, and that's the end of the first quarter. 20-8, Perry leads the Wildcats of Morrison. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Puff Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want a scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We get set for the start of the second period. Perry on top, 20-8. After a sluggish start, really kicked it in gear there toward the middle of the period.
Yeah, just started to slow down, run the offense, get the ball into Adams, and Logan Lewis doing his usual kick and drive and hitting some open shots. It was a thing of beauty.
Morrison starts with the ball in the second period. That's Keeley. He'll pass to Venus over there, right wing. Guarded by Joe Rupp. Now he'll just hand it off to Keeley. Back to Warenberg over here, right wing, guarded by Landon Matheson. We've got a foul away from the ball, and that's going to be on Quinata, his second.
That's big.
His second foul, team fifth, and Corey Bells does not like the call. Boy, he's livid. Referee doing a very good restraint job not to tee him up. Boy, Corey Bells is really going at it.
He is heated.
But give the referee credit there.
He's probably heard some stories about Coach Bells, too. So
he's fiery. He's a good guy, though. Landon Matheson over there, left wing. Now he gives it to Matheson, left wing. Back to,
you got to get that pass back quicker.
To Chris Adams. Now Logan Lewis is going to drive on the left baseline. Kicks it to Chris Adams on the left block and puts it up and off the glass. A pretty play, and it's good, 22-8. Just a little give and go with Lewis and Adams. Now Quinata really pressing. Feeling the game getting away, puts up a shot on the right side, no good, but there's a foul. And that's on Chris Adams, his first, team fifth, and that puts Quinata at the line for 2 shots.
They called it on Lewis, pardon.
Oh, Lewis. I thought he said 3-3. My bad. It's on Logan Lewis, his first. Quinata's first shot is up and good, and you can tell Quinata thinks the game's getting out of reach because he took on about 4 Maroons right there.
Yeah, he did that earlier, right towards the end of the first quarter, too.
Second shot is up, and it's good as well.
Well, just kind of watching these first 10 to 12 possessions from Morrison. He's really offensively he's pretty much all they have. No offense to the rest of the kids.
Matheson has it right corner, right wing. That's Logan Lewis. Left wing, Joe Rupp. Reverse all the way to the corner to Matheson in the left. Now right wing, Logan Lewis for three, and it's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound is off of Matheson. It'll go back to the Morrison Wildcats. 22-10. Perry on top by 12. Boy, Coach Bells is still talking to another ref about that call.
He's trying to tell anybody
not the other
listen.
one. Now Keeley tries to go into the lane, cut off. Now gives it to Quinata here, left wing, left baseline. That's Warenberg. He drives, cut off. Now give it back to Quinata here in the left wing as well. Quinata looking to take Logan Lewis on the drive, but Perry's defense is very good. Now to that is Harmon. Harmon's pass is batted away, stolen by Chris Adams, and outlet to Logan Lewis. Logan Lewis is eyeing Quinata behind him. Matheson has it right corner, right, top of the key. Boone for three, and it rattles off. Rebound comes down to Quinata, and here come the Wildcats. And Quinata trying to take on three Maroons. It's stolen by James Boone. He's just going to hand it to Chris Adams for the dunk. And
they tee him up. Is that what the whistle is?
We're going to have a timeout, a full timeout by Morrison. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
When you walk through a hospital's doors, you have high expectations.
Go ahead and play break 8 too, Kevin.
Nurses and staff understand.
And we're ready to accommodate you.
Our team provides the personal care you expect from a hometown hospital.
And supports it with cutting-edge medical technology.
It's the patient experience perfected.
Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com. Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Keeley has it over there right corner as Morrison has the ball now. Back to Warenberg, right wing. Top of the key, it goes to Garinger. He's going to drive against Chambers, cut off. Give it to Keeley over there, right corner. And he's going to spin and just across the lane. No good. Rebound falls to Chambers. Outlet to Logan Lewis, and here come the Maroons. Shot put up there by Boone, I believe. It's no good. Rebound falls to Garinger. Outlet to Quinata. He's going to run all the way down the left side. A wild shot. Rebound comes down to Venus, and Venus puts a shot up in the lane. Quinata rebounds, and he misses again. Rebound comes down to James Boone. Outlet to Braden Sweet. Now to Lewis. And he finds Landon Matheson. Boy, he had an open three. Decided not to. Reverse all the way to Braden Sweet. Inside it goes to Sam Chambers. Now to Logan Lewis, right wing. Top of the key for three. Landon Matheson rattles out. Rebound comes down to Keeley. And here come the Wildcats.
Well, Landon just a little off tonight. He's 0 for 4 from 3. He'll find his rhythm. He's not shy. He likes to shoot.
Yeah, shoot or shoot. You got to shoot out of the slump. There's a give and go to Keeley on the right side, and they're going to have a bump. And I believe they got Matheson on the bump.
Maybe that's why he traveled.
That'll be Landon Matheson's first foul. Team 6th.
We've got Jacob coming back into the game with
Jacob Albritton back into the lineup for 2 fouls for the Maroons. Inbound comes into Harmon.
Looks like Braden's back in too.
And Venus's pass is stolen by Albritton. He's going to go down the left side and kisses it off the glass on the left side. It's 26-10. That's pretty basketball right there.
Yep, just good awareness on the defensive end.
Venus to Quinata over there, right wing. Top the key to Warenberg, guarded by Albritton. Albritton's just going to pick his pocket and gets the steal, and he's going to take it himself across the timeline. And he stops about the left high post, gets it to Braden Sweet. Now to Albritton. He's going to drive the left baseline, cut off. Now to Logan Lewis for 3 on the left wing. It's up and good! Ring it up, cha-ching! It's 29-10. Perry now running away with this 19-point lead.
any extra offense you can get from Lewis, that's icing on the cake.
Venus loses Braden Sweet, but his pass is stolen and batted away. Batted away and stolen by Logan Lewis. Puts up a shot on the right side. No good. Rebound. Jacob Albritton puts it up and off the glass and in. A foul called. Count the basket. And Albritton will go to the line for one shot to make a three-point play. And that is on Venus. His second foul. Team sixth, I believe. That'll put Albritton at the line for one shot. And coming in for Perry as we're going to start seeing subs because this one may get out of hand. Austin Reyes comes in, number 23, sophomore. Shot is up and good for Albritton. 32-10. Perry by 22 now.
Yeah, we're seeing Reyes a little early because Buck's in street clothes tonight. So
what was the end of the first quarter? What was the score?
Oh, jeez.
I forgot to do.
Not remember now.
Score by quarter. I'll get it from the scorer after the game.
Something to 8.
I'll get it from Cindy Boone. Now Venus has it. He's going to drive the right side of the lane. Puts up a shot. No good, but he's fouled. And who they get? Either Braden or Austin. And it will be on Braden Sweet. His second, team seventh, and that'll put Venus at the line for two shots. Parker Venus.
It's definitely something to 8.
Junior.
I know that. I know they had 8. I remember that.
First shot is up and good, and 32-11. Coming in for Morrison now is number 55. It's Blaine Cool, who I thought was starting in the first place. And back in for the Maroons, Joe Rupp, the senior. So Chambers, Rupp, Lewis, Reyes, and Albritton in for Perry. Second shot falls there for Venus, and it's 32-12. Perry by 20. 3:25 to go second period. Sam Chambers has it right high post. Now to Albritton for three in the left corner. No good. Rebound on the backside. That falls to Geringer. Outlets to Venus, and here come the Wildcats, and he passes and stolen by Albritton. He's got numbers, a 2-on-2 break, and he puts a shot up and no good, but he's got to be fouled by Geringer, and Albritton will go to the line for two shots. And I believe that's Geringer's second foul. Team seventh. And that'll put Albritton, like I said, at the line for two shots. First shot is up and good.
Well,
I guess it was on the. I guess it was on the ground, on the floor.
On the floor, yeah.
On the ground.
Made you mess up.
And Coach Corey Bells told me that this team struggles to score and they unforced turnovers, and we're seeing exactly that tonight.
Yeah, they've got 9 turnovers.
Second shot falls for Albritton, 34-12. Perry on top. Venus tries to drive on the right side, cut off, gets it to Keeley over there, right corner, now into Cool. And Cool's pocket is picked by Joe Rupp, and he's got a break. On the left side, he puts up a shot on the left side. It's no good. It's blocked out of bounds by Venus, and it'll stay with Perry.
Good effort from Rupp there.
2:51 to go before halftime. Perry on top, 34-12. Inbound to Albritton, back to Lewis in the left corner. He fakes, he gets to Albritton. He'll fire from three from the top of the key, no good. Rattles out, rebound falls to Harmon. Outlet to Venus, and here come the Wildcats on the left side of the floor. He'll dribble to the right, to the top of the key, now to the right wing. Gets it to Keeley over there, right baseline. He'll dribble out to the right wing, get it to Harmon at the free throw line. He'll shoot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound comes down to Keeley, puts up a shot, and he's fouled, but the shot is no good, and the foul looks like it might go on Chambers. If so, that's his second. It is on Sam Chambers, his second, team 8. That'll put number 11, Tanner Keeley, the sophomore, at the line for two shots. Tanner Neely, not Keeley, my bad. It's Neely. And he misses the first shot. Landon Matheson back into the game for the Maroons. Chris Adams as well. Warenberg back in, and Quinata as well for Morrison. Second shot by Neely is no good. Rebound to Chris Adams, outlet to Logan Lewis. 2:20 to go before halftime. Landon Matheson, left corner, left wing to Logan Lewis. Alley-oop pass intended for Chris Adams is stolen by Geringer. Outlet to Quinata. Up the court it goes to Neely on the right side. His pass is stolen by Albritton, and here come the Maroons. Albritton almost took a three from the top of the key. Logan Lewis will now take one from the right wing. No good. Long rebound falls to Geringer. Outlet to Quinata. Perry kind of getting a little sloppy here with the big lead. Left high post. Now Bounce pass to Geringer. He goes down the lane on the left side. He puts up a shot, no good. He's fouled, though. And that's Chambers' third. He got 2 fouls in the last minute. That's his third. That's team ninth, and that'll put Geringer at the line for 2 shots.
There's a gripe you can have tonight. So they've just been fouling a little too much.
Tristan Geringer rattles that one home, and it's 34-13. Now coming into the ballgame, Parker Venus once again, and Benjamin Harmon for the Wildcats. Returning for Perry is James Boone replacing Sam Chambers. Tristan Geringer will get a second shot. That one's no good. Rebound, fought for, and it's going to be Venus throws it off James Boone, and it's going to stay here with Morrison. A heads-up play by Parker Venus.
I used to hate when that happened.
Yeah,
so annoying.
I did too. It's like, really?
It's like, yeah, we had them dead to rights, and then they bail themselves out.
Minute 45 to go. Quinana's pass, dangerous pass inside to Parker Venus, and it looked like it might have went out Venus.
I couldn't tell.
It will stay here with Morrison
Lewis
as Landon Matheson was defending.
That was one they'd go to the video on if we had if we had the capability there.
Yeah, how many reviews do we have in the championship game with Big 12 refs this last week?
Too many.
Welcome to our world. That's what I said. Quinana now fires from 3 from the right, or from the top of the key. No good. It rattles off the rim. Rebound to James Boone. Outlet to Logan Lewis. I thought that was a laugher when I saw that Big 12 refs got the national championship.
Yeah, it was pretty odd.
Matheson now to Lewis over there, left wing, left corner, Albritton inside to Chris Adams on the left side. Now back to Logan Lewis, back to Albritton, left corner for 3, and it rattles out. Rebound, James Boone puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled. They either got Venus or Geringer, and they got Venus. Parker Venus with the foul. That's his third foul. Team 8. It puts James Boone at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up, and that's good. 35-13, Perry by 22. Back in for Morrison now is Tanner Neely, and back in for the Maroons is Braden Sweet. Boone gets a second shot. That one is up, and that's good as well. 36-13, Perry on top by 23.
Secondary score is doing a good job tonight for Perry. Boone's got 5, and Albritton has 7. So
I forgot about James. I apologize. That he could be another one of those guys that could, give us maybe 10 points tonight.
Yeah.
And Neely's shot on the left high post is up and good, and it's 36-15.
Probably the best offensive set I've seen tonight from Morrison.
Matheson has it right corner, right wing Logan Lewis, now left wing to Braden Sweet, top of the key Lewis, 49 seconds to go, and looks like we're going to hold for 1 shot. Morrison's just going to back off, and that 3-2 zone is really not doing anything to Perry tonight. We're really doing a very good job of penetrating those gaps and moving the ball around.
Yeah, and a lot of times teams goes to zone because they really can't match up defensively, physically, and play. That's why you play man. You can match up one-on-one with anybody, but you go to zone, you kind of know you're.
I mean, you look at Chris
mismatched.
Adams. The only one that's really kind of matched with him would be Geringer.
Yeah, he's had a nice game. He's got 7 rebounds. He's
now
been
Matheson,
okay.
Lewis, now back to Sweet, now back to top of the key, Lewis. He'll fire from the right high post. It's up and good. Nice shot for Logan Lewis. 38-15, and that's probably going to be the last shot of the half as Quinana with a desperate heave at the half, and it's 38-15. Perry at the half. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The Maroon basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall halftime here of the boys game. Perry on top. Big, 38-15 at halftime. And partner, let's go over the halftime stats.
All right, I think partner, as always, I go with the visiting team. And the Wildcats have 15 points on 4 of 18 shooting, 2 of 7 from the three-point line, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 17 rebounds. That kind of sounded like a, never mind. 17 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. So really not working the offense at all. 9 turnovers and 8 fouls for the Morrison Wildcats in the first half. Homestanding Maroons, 38 points on 14 of 32 shooting. Taking a lot of threes tonight, 2 of 14 from 3, but when you get up, that'll happen sometimes. Get a little complacent. 12 rebounds, 12 steals, 8 assists, and only 3 turnovers, but got a little bit of foul trouble, 9 fouls in the first half. Individually, Adams has 15, Albert has 7, Lewis has 7 as well. Boone has 5, and then 2, Sweet and Madison round out the scoring. Individually, I wanted to mention that Quinata has got 8 points, but he made his first 2 of his 3 shots, and is 1 of 7 since. He's 2 of 10 tonight, so he's very inefficient in the scoring, so Perry's done a nice job on him. And other scoring, 3, Garinger, Neely, 2, Venus, 2. They only got 15 points, so that rounds out their scoring.
And that was our halftime stats from Mike Shaw, and we just had the Palm girls do their dance. And I'm sorry, every time the Palm girls do those splits, it just hurts me down deep inside.
Yeah, I know. You know our buddy Tyler, he can do the splits. He used to do it when we played sand volleyball. He would do the splits when he would try to dig a ball.
How?
I don't know, but the kid is a freak. He can do it. He does it all the time at parties, to show off.
Oh, God. On that note, it's 38-15 at halftime. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball. We'll have Ron Dwyer here in a minute.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell here at halftime. And I'll let you know this game is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit DevonEnergy.com today to learn more about how they're one of the world's leading oil and natural gas producers. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep. And with me now is the coach of the Lady Maroons, Ron Dwyer. And Coach, that was a tough one to swallow tonight. Is that your third 50-47 ball game?
That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Well, let's talk about, we came out sluggish. We looked real sluggish, and we weren't moving the ball in the first half. What was your message to the girls at halftime?
Just talking to them at half, I tried to encourage some of our younger ones that they've just got to get more involved offensively, take some shots, whether they hit them or not. They just need to take their time and go ahead and be a little more offensive-minded. And also, I wanted to make a few adjustments and kind of get Megan going a little bit in the paint, and I think she did. And the freshmen were a little more offensive-minded in the second half, and I think that kind of helped open things up for us. It's whenever you have a comeback like that, when you finally finally reach the top, you always inevitably take that deep breath, sigh of relief, and they got us for 2 quick buckets there to get the 4-point advantage back. And I thought that was really a little steep for us to overcome there at the end of the ball game.
Well, whatever you said at halftime worked, obviously, because the sets were a lot crisper, the passing was a lot crisper, the defense was better. We put a little pressure on them in the backcourt, kind of got them out of a funk a little bit. But you know, you got the lead, and we started trading the lead back and forth. And boy, I just thought we were going to get there, but you know, this is not the old Perry Lady Maroons. I can tell that this year that, you know, we're not getting blown out. We talked about this before the game. We're there. There's just little things we've got to take care of going forward.
Yeah, we've discussed it. I mean, the thing you've got to remember with a young team is you've got to talk and practice everything. You know, everything. And it just takes time to get over all of that. You know, there's only so much time. And part of it, they've actually got to experience it before they understand what you're talking about. And you know, there's plenty of time left this season. You know, we've got a lot of season left. We understand we got a tough schedule. We talked about we got a tough game on Tuesday, but then we go into the Cashing tournament. We talked about using that as a learning experience for when we reach the playoffs and how we're going to play and how we're going to approach that so that we're able to, you know, move from a regional and possibly play on, you know. And so experience is everything for us right now. And I hate to keep sending that message because, you know, we've got 2 seniors that played well tonight, and their time is now. Right. You know, but all we can do is just keep building for them. And I'm very proud of our seniors. They've been good leaders for our young kids this
Talk
year.
about Chisholm. We're going to Chisholm on Tuesday. You saw them at the Wheatland Capitol. Talk about what you're going to see with them offensively and defensively, and what your game play is going to have to be.
Well, I mean, you know, I've got some film I'm going over this weekend. I've watched them a couple of times, and the thing that strikes you about them is, A, they like to really push the ball, and B, they really shoot the ball well. You know, back a couple of years ago, you know, their zone scared us to death because they stretched that thing out all over half court and we'd turn the ball over a lot. I'm not nearly as nervous about that. I think our ball handling's improved considerably. What I'm nervous about is their ability to shoot the ball and push the ball up the floor because they can rebound the ball and push the ball up the floor because they've got a lot of size in the interior. And, you know, they've got 6'2" or 6'3" to catch anybody that drives past their guards. So, you know, they're definitely a handful. And what, you know, we watched them in the Wheat Capital tournament, and in all honesty, you know, when they play an Alva or Fairview, they might not look like they're equal to the task, but in my opinion, they're a state tournament team in 3A, and I think they're going to be a tough out for anybody in 3A.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up here after a tough loss tonight. Good luck on Tuesday, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, bro.
That was Coach Ron Dwyer, your Perry Lady Maroons head coach. We're going to go ahead and take your last time out. We'll come back with the start of the second half. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
Learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
Does your bank send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a First Alert text message on your cell phone keeping you informed about your account activity no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, Covington. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And quickly back to action. Chris Adams puts a shot up, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts his shot up on the glass on the left side. It's up and good, and Perry up on top 40-15 as we're back to action, third quarter. Morrison has the ball. Quinata now over to Geringer, right side, gets passes in the lane on the right side. I think he thought Venus was going to pop out to the wing, but he didn't. He stayed on the block, and it goes out of bounds. Perry ball.
Miscommunications. Just a lot of young kids out there playing. No seniors, no experience.
Had a good conversation with Coach Dwyer, and I said, "Is that your third 50-47?" He goes, "Boy, it seems like it."
Yeah.
So, Albritton puts up a shot on the left side, no good. Rebound on the backside. Sam Chambers puts it up and off the glass and in on the right side. 42-15. Perry on top. Quinata has it right wing. Bounce pass inside to Neely. Neely gets it to Venus for 3 over here, right wing. Hits the top of the backboard. It goes out of it. That's out of bounds, and it goes to Perry. And Harmon is back in. Actually, wait.
Quick sub. I think it is Harmon. I think I heard 15.
That is Harmon. Benjamin Harmon back into the game for the Wildcats. Braden Sweet's pass is batted away. Now stolen by Quinata. Here come the Wildcats on the break. 3-on-2. And Quinata's pass is out of bounds. Boy, just too wild, and you could tell Quinata is frustrated.
Yeah, he's really not having the kind of game he wanted to have tonight. 2 of 10 shooting and a few turnovers, 3 turnovers as well.
Right corner, Albritton, right baseline now. That's Logan Lewis. He gets out of there, and his pass is going to go back court. It's going to be over and back for the Maroons. And let's talk about the keys to the second half. We didn't get a chance for the Maroons. What was Coach Brandon Height telling his team in the halftime locker room?
Stick with it. Just keep doing your thing. Don't get complacent. Big leads can tend to do that, and kind of move your feet a little better on defense. A little too many fouls, but other than that, nothing.
Venus's pass is stolen by Chris Adams. He's got a breakaway for a dunk, and there it is for the dunk on the right side. He flushes it home, 44-15.
Down, big fella.
Woo!
Used to say.
Inside pass to Neely. Now Geringer in the right corner. Right wing, it goes to Venus. Venus is going to drive down the right side, puts it up and off the glass and in. Foul called, count the basket. And Braden Sweet's going to be called for the foul. His third, team first of the second half. And boy, I'm so glad that he's got some chances to get some dunks this year because it's great to call. That was with authority, too.
Yeah, that was really good.
Shot is up by Venus and good. He completes a 3-point play, 42-18. Quickly up the court, Albritton, right wing. Now top of the key, Logan Lewis. Now Albritton for 3 on the right wing. It's up, and it's an air ball.
Man, what was that?
Boy, I don't know. As
that was just, I must have slipped out of Jacob's hand.
It's 44-18. I guess we had the score wrong, so 44-18. Perry on top.
That's what I had. I had 44.
Goes out of bounds on Morrison. Perry gets the ball. Chambers has it top of the key. Now Albritton left corner. Inside Adams on the left block. Now Logan Lewis will fire from 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound on the backside. Albritton, he's going to go down the lane. Puts it up and off the glass on the left side and in. 46-18. That's just will right there.
Absolutely.
Venus now has it, right wing, and it's batted out of bounds by Albritton. It was intended for Harmon over there in the right corner.
Jacobs had he's been a little off from 3 tonight, but he's still got 9 points because he's been working hard, getting offensive rebounds, and he has 4 steals.
Boy, and it's a bonus if he can start driving inside and get some points there. Venus for a long 3. NBA range is up, and it goes through, 46-21.
All of a sudden, Venus has got the last 6 points for Morrison. The only 6 of this half.
Baby, he's got it. Venus.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry. I had to do that. I just thought of that one. Logan Lewis drives the left baseline. It's no good on the shot, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots, I think, if it's not on the floor. It looks like it is on the floor.
Called Neely on that? Oh, 13.
They called.
Must have been Neely because he's the only one that doesn't have any.
They called somebody. It's his first foul.
It's got to be Neely.
So we'll call it on Neely, his first. Team
called it on the ground, didn't they?
First, and it's on the floor, yeah.
On ground again, I did it.
You did it too. Logan Lewis to Albritton. Logan Lewis for 3 in the left corner. It's up and good. Cha-ching, ring it up. 49-21. Perry pulling away.
It's 2 threes from Logan tonight. He's got 10 points. He's been big on the offensive end tonight.
Venus over here to Geringer, right wing. Now Warenberg, left high post. Now to Quinata, right high post. Spinning the lane, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled on Sam Chambers, and I think that's Chambers' 4th.
I don't agree with that foul call at all.
And they got Chambers on the hold, on the grab, and that is his 4th. It's team 2nd. Puts Jordan Quinata at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up, and it's good.
He's just been completely taken out of his game tonight. He had an open shot and passed it up and then went inside, and he did draw the foul.
Doing too much.
But he's just pressing too much.
And the shot was good for Quinata, and James Boone comes in for Chambers. Second shot is good as well for Quinata, 49-23. Logan Lewis up the court quickly to Albritton. Now to Logan Lewis at the top of the key. James Boone now at the top of the key. Right wing to Albritton. Top of the key to Lewis. He's going to fire from 3 once again. It's up and good. Ring it up. Cha-ching. It's a good, and now the pass is stolen by Braden Sweet to James Boone, to Logan Lewis for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebound, heat check. Rebound, James Boone. He passes, and it's stolen by Quinata. You said it was a heat check, and then there's going to be a reach-in foul, frustration foul on Logan Lewis, and Brandon Height having a little laugh with one of the referees. And that's Logan's second foul, team third. Now coming in for Morrison, first action of the game, Brendan Raper, the freshman. And Joe Rupp back into the ball game for the Maroons.
It's spelled like I think it is.
R-A-P-E-R, yes.
That's unfortunate.
Harmon in the lane gives it to Venus. Venus fires from the free throw line, no good. Batted around, taken by Logan Lewis. Here comes the Maroons. He gets it to Albrecht on the left side, fires from about 12 foot, no good. Rebound Quinata, and he's got a breakaway. 2-on-2. He's going to put it up on the left side, no good. Rebound on the backside, and they're going to call a foul, loose ball foul on Perry. That's Albrecht. It's going to be his third foul. I don't know what he saw there, but there's going to be a fourth team foul. But he was demonstrative to call that foul, but inbound comes to Venus, and he's going to fire on the right baseline. It's up and good. 52-25. Morrison might have found another secondary score.
Yeah, he's got 8 points this half.
Logan Lewis top the key. Albrecht over there, right wing, top of the key to Logan Lewis. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to put up a shot, and it's no good, but he's fouled on the shot. He'll get 2 shots, and that will be on Geringer, his third, team first of the second half. That's only the first foul for Morrison.
Yeah.
Logan Lewis gets 2 shots. 3:23 to go in the third quarter.
Lewis really had a great scoring night tonight.
First shot is up and good. 53-25. Perry on top. Matheson comes back into the ball game. Lyndon Matheson, the senior, and back into the ball game for the Wildcats. Warenberg.
If Lewis can,
Tyler Warenberg.
He already gets us lots of points by his assist, but if he starts scoring 10 to 13 a game, that's going to make him really dynamic.
Second shot is no good. Rebound falls to Raper, and he gives it to Venus. Now Quinata in the right corner. Pump fakes. He gets it back to Venus over here, right wing. Yes, definitely. Picked there by Warenberg. I hope I'm saying that name right. Now Quinata for 3 from the right wing. It's up and good. And it's 53-28. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Up the court to Matheson in the left corner, left wing. Now back to Matheson, left corner for 3. It's up and good. Ring it up. The first one for Landon Matheson. Cha-ching.
Yeah, you knew he wasn't going to go
56-28. Perry on top. Now Quinata's going to fire from 3 again from the right corner. No good. Outlet rebound. Lot for Chris Adams, going to put it up off the glass on the right side. He's fouled on the floor.
That stinks. That was a nice play.
Warenberg tried to get in front of Chris Adams. Good luck, young man. He's 6'5".
They called it on Quinata.
And they called it on Quinata. That's his third.
Yep.
It was called on the floor, though. That's the second team foul for Morrison. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Haven't got any breaks in. Inbound pass comes into Rupp. Almost had his pocket pick. Gets it back to Logan Lewis for 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound, Quinata high up there to grab it. Drills behind the back. He's going to find Warenberg over there, left wing. Cross court, right wing for 3. Venus, it's no good. Rebound, Chris Adams. Nice box out. Gets it to Logan Lewis. 2:14 to go. Up the court to Landon Matheson. Now back to Lewis. Now back to Chris Adams, top the key. He'll fire from the free throw line. No good. Rebound on the backside. Joe Rupp puts it up and off the glass. No good. It rings out. Rebound comes to Venus, and Venus's pass is stolen by Logan Lewis and saved to James Boone. Back to Lewis. He'll drive down the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound, he gets his own on the right baseline, gives it to Chris Adams on the right side, up and off the glass and in! A foul call, count the basket, and I think they got Quinata his 4th.
Great play by Lewis.
They did get Quinata. He's walking off the court because he knows he's coming right out, and that's his 4th foul. Number 11, Tanner Lilly, comes back into the ball game. So does Geringer, excuse me. Tristan Geringer. Chris Adams at the line for 1 shot. How many points does he have so far?
Adams, he's got, let me check.
Shot is up and good. So it's 59-28.
22 for Adams.
Well, he said he was going to get 30. He's close. Venus has it, gets it over here to the right corner. That's Geringer. Now back to Venus, top of the key. Now back to Geringer in the right corner.
Good at defense.
Back to
by
Venus,
Adams.
top of the key. He'll fire from 3. That's short. Rebound out of bounds. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 12th Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Venus's shot was no good. Rebounded to James Boone, and now Perry has the ball. James Boone has it right wing. Top of the key, Landon Matheson for 3. No good. Rebound on the backside. Albritton puts up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Neely. Outlet to Venus, and here come the Wildcats of Morrison. Warenberg over there, left wing. He's going to fire from about 15. No good. Rebound, James Boone. Outlet to Albritton, and he's got a breakaway. Puts up a shot on the right side. No good. We're going to take another break. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Jacob Auburn's first shot is up and good. He gets a second shot. 60-28. Coming into the ball game for the Maroons is number 30. That would be Braden Baird, the junior. So now we're going to see some replacements. Second shot went through, so it's 61-28. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Geringer has it, left wing. Now he hands it off left high post to Warenberg. Now Warenberg to Venus at the top of the key, guarded by Matheson. He's going to drive down the left side of the lane, puts up a wild shot, no good. But I think Matheson bailed him out on the foul.
I don't think Adams is going to get to 30 tonight, partner. I don't think he's going to come back in.
He might, yeah, his night might be over. That's going to be on Matheson. His third, team fifth. That puts Parker Venus at the line for 2 shots.
It's Matheson's third? Okay.
Yes.
No,
no, it's his second. I said third. It's his second.
Darn it.
First shot from Parker Venus is up and no good. Sorry. And first quarter, Oklahoma City, oh my God. At the end of one, Houston 40, Oklahoma City Thunder 18.
Huh. They didn't come to play tonight,
Second
I guess.
shot falls through, 61-29. Good grief, 40 in the first quarter.
I bet Harden's got half of that.
Probably. Now Perry's going to hold for the last shot in the third quarter, up 61-29. James Boone, left wing. Now back to Albritton here, right by the timeline. Token pressure, Warenberg. Dribbles over to the right side. Now he's going to go under 10. Gets to the Baird. Baird now to Matheson for 3 in the left corner. It's up and good. Ring it up. Cha-ching, another one for Landon Matheson. And that's the end of the third quarter, 64-29. The Maroons on top. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatments, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw getting you set for the start of the fourth quarter. It's all Maroons tonight. 64-29. Austin Reyes in for the ball game for Perry. It's Baird, Reyes, Albritton, Matheson, and Boone. And I think we will not see 4 of those guys here in a minute. I think we'll be emptying the bench pretty quickly as Morrison has started to put some subs in. Warenberg now has at the top of the key as the point guard. Cool back in as well for the Wildcats. Harmon as well.
You get a 5 count if he's not careful.
Baird on Warenberg. Now it's going to go off Neely. It's going to go off the backcourt violation, and it's going to go back to Perry as Perry will get the possession. Up 64-29. Perry going to go to 9-4. Going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I don't think that's presumptuous. Morrison would have to just figure out, be lighting them up and the rest of the quarter out. I don't see it happening.
Now Baird to Matheson. Matheson to James Boone in the right corner. Skip pass to Albritton over here, left wing. Top the key to Baird. Thought about a three. Now Matheson will fire from three from the right wing. No good. Rebound is fought for by Reyes, and he's going to be called for the foul on the loose ball. He slapped, looks like Cool across the back, and that'll be Reyes' first foul, team 6. And now coming in for Perry, Joe Rupp, Braden Sweet, and Logan Lewis. Interesting substitution there.
Hey, I guess he wants one lead guard, senior guard on the floor, because he had Albritton on the floor still last time.
So Warenberg, basically the varsity for Perry is out there with the JV. Well, no, not. There's a couple JV from Morrison, and Logan Lewis is going to be called for the reach in, and yeah, that was probably a good call. That's his third, team 7th, and that'll put 1-1 for Morrison. Referee holding up the horn sign, but 1-1 is 1-1, not the horns.
Some people do it differently,
well,
I guess.
He's still holding up the horns. You don't get away with that in Oklahoma.
Who cares? We're OSU fans.
Warenberg's first shot is up, and it rattles home. It's 64-30. Perry by 34. 7:13 to go in the ball game. Warenberg's second shot, it rims out. Rebound comes down to James Boone. Outlet to Logan Lewis, and up the court quickly to Braden Sweet, left wing. Tells James Boone to flash down low, and James didn't really like that, but Logan Lewis starts the offense. Braden Sweet out top of the key to James Boone as he comes back out. Logan Lewis right wing. Left wing it goes to Joe Rupp, and he's going to fire over there, and it's blocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Maroons. Oh, we've got a foul. The referee called a foul on Tanner Neely on the shot, so Joe Rupp will go to the line for 3 shots.
Okay.
That was a very late whistle.
It was. And got to take away the missed 3
That's
there.
Neely's first foul, team 5th, I believe. Joe Rupp's first shot is up, and it's off the back of the iron. I was giving him, I was razzing him at practice. They were doing the shoot-around, and Joe wasn't making free throws, and he misses the first one. I was like, come on, cuz. There's the second one it goes.
Well, we know Joe's the dynamite football player.
And now we're going to start emptying the bench. It's going to be Baker Shields, Braden Bear.
I think I saw number 10, Walker, going
Sam
to the
Chambers coming. Walker's going to come in for the shooter, it looks
Rupp.
like. Logan Lewis, James Boone's night is done. And, yeah, Braden Sweet has to come off the floor, too. And Joe Rupp missed that one. Fought for the rebound is Reyes, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Morrison. And Joe Rupp will be replaced by Ty Walker. And Reyes, Walker, Baird, Baker Shields, and Sam Chambers in for the Maroons. A little flash of what's to come next year on the court. Warenberg has it. Gets it over here to Neely, guarded by Walker on the right wing. Picked there by Cool. He'll get it at the right high post, guarded by Austin Reyes. He'll fire from the free throw line. It's off the back iron, no. Rebound Harmon puts up a shot. It rattles home. 65-32, 6:26 to go in the ball game. Baker Shields now assumes the point guard position. Gets it to Sam Chambers, left high post. Now to Ty Walker for 3 on the left or right wing. No good. Rebound falls to Neely. And outlet to Warenberg. You can't leave him open either, partner. Once you see him start shooting, he's a very pure shooter. Boy, got away with the walk there. That's a Raper, I believe.
Yeah, 25.
He gets it to Harmon over there, left corner, back to Raper.
He
He
just
walked
walked
again,
yeah.
and he does a fadeaway on the left high post, and Neely tries to save it. He does save it. Tried to kick it off Perry defender, but Warenberg saves it in the backcourt, gets it to Neely, and he's going to take a wild shot from about 10 foot, and it goes home. It was shot putted in there. And 65-34, and Coach Brandon Height does not like what he sees. He's going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports.
How would you like to bank anytime, anywhere, without having to carry your laptop along? First Bank is proud to bring you mobile banking. It gives you full access to your account safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking adds a new level of convenience to managing your account. You can bank on the go no matter where you are. View your accounts, make transfers, pay bills, and even receive text alerts, all from the ease of your cell phone. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And Perry with this huge lead of 31. Boy, Brandon Heights still coaching these youngsters up.
Yeah, for a couple of them, this is, well, yeah, a couple of them. Walker and Baird, this might be their first taste of the varsity this year. Always coachable moments. Always.
So back to action. Perry has the ball. Sam Chambers has it right wing. Now right corner Walker. Right wing now Chambers. Top of the key to Baker Shields. He'll reverse to Baird over here left wing. Left corner Walker. Back to top of the key to Baird. Reverse all the way to Baker Shields over there right wing. Top of the key to Chambers. Now to Shields. Right wing. Top of the key it goes to Baird. Right wing back to Shields. 5:08 to go in the ball game. Right corner, Ty Walker for three, and it's an air ball.
That's nerves right there.
Rebound comes down to Warenberg, and he'll run with it. Over the left wing, got away with the carry, I think. Left corner to Harmon. Now free throw line to Neely, guarded by Shields. Now he'll dribble the top of the key and reset. Cool tried to get a pick, didn't want it. Now gets it to Harmon over there, left wing. Cool gives him a pick again. Now Warenberg, right wing, right corner, it goes to Neely. Inside pass is off the hands of Raper and stolen by Baird, and here comes the Maroons. Top of the key, Chambers. Nice little head move there. Now Braden Bear for three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound falls out of bounds off of Chambers. And I think that is nerves too, partner.
Yeah,
first varsity action.
They're excited to be in there, and last 2 threes have just been too much. They got too much energy right now.
Into the ball game now for the Morrison Wildcats. Number 4, the freshman Nate Masters. Warenberg has it, gets it over here to Neely. He'll fire for a two-pointer on basically the right baseline. No good. Rebound falls to Cool, and he got away with a double dribble, but he puts up an air ball regardless, and it falls to Baker Shields. Up the court quickly to Braden Baird. Now to Ty Walker, right corner. Right wing Baird. Back to Walker in the corner. He'll fire from three from the corner again. It's up and good. Ty Walker hits the tray. Cha-ching, ring it up for Ty Walker. And everybody gives him a very good hand because that man is working through a lot of emotions right now. Warenberg for three on the left wing. No good. Rebound Ty Walker. And he brings the ball up the court. And Sam Chambers has it top of the key. He'll drive down the right side of the lane. No good on the shot. Rebound Neely. Outlet to Warenberg. Here come the Wildcats. Now he gets it to Masters. Masters will fire from three from the right wing. No good. Rebound Cool. Double team by Shields and Reyes. And then they're called Shields for the foul. The reach in. I don't know about that one. That was, I would call that a jump ball. But this referee has made a couple questionable calls tonight. And that's going to put Cool at the line for 1-1. Titan Horton coming in, and so is Drake Dale replacing Sam Chambers and Austin Reyes. So we're going deep in our roster tonight. That's okay. We can take it. We have this at football too. Cool shot is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Dale, and here comes the Maroons. He'll bring it up the left side of the court. Sets it up to Baker Shields at the top of the key. Now to Drake Dale, left wing. Inside pass to Titan Horton. He's double teamed. Baker Shields top of the key. Baird. Now Walker for three. The right corner. It rattles off. Rebound. Fought for. Still on the ground. Still on the ground. It's loose. Masters has it. And he gets it out to Walker, who's gang tackled basically. Now Drake Dale left wing. Top of the key to Baird. Shields over there right wing. Top of the key to Braden Baird. Now reverse to Ty Walker, left wing. He drives down the left baseline, cut off. He'll fire from three in the left corner, no good. Rebound on the backside, Drake Dale. Nice pass to Titan Horton, and he puts it off the glass and in. And it's 70-34, the Maroons on top. Warenberg at the top of the key, gets a pick there from Neely. He goes all the way down the baseline. The left baseline puts up a shot, no good. He's fouled. Who'd they get? It's going to be on Baker Shields, his second. Team ninth. They'll put Warenberg at the line for two shots. Coming back in is Raper. And that was Brendan Raper, the freshman. We got another check-in coming. I think he's going to be replacing the shooter, which is Warenberg. So he'll get 2 shots. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Perry going to move to 9-4. Oh, gets 1 shot. Excuse me, it was on the floor, and he misses that shot. And the rebound comes down to Titan Horton. They're going to stop play, and they're going to let the substitution come in. 31, Bryce Midash into the ball game, freshman. Shields will get it to Walker over there, right corner. Top of the key to Shields. Reverse to Baird on the left wing. Now back to Shields' right wing. Right corner, Ty Walker. Thought about a 3. He's going to think better of it. He's going to take about a 10-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Harmon. Outlet to Masters. Here come the Wildcats. And, boy, Neely just took a spill. Or, excuse me, Midesh just took a spill. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turnover, and it goes back to Perry. Hope he's okay. He gets right back up. Bryce Midash, the freshman. He's kind of smiling about it because I think he tripped over his own feet.
That's never fun.
Drake Dell, left wing, left corner, Bryce Baird. Or not Bryce Baird, Braden Baird. Top of the key, Baker Shields reverse to Ty Walker. Now Drake Dell, right corner. Now Shields is going to fire from 3 from the left to the top of the key. No good. Rebound falls to Ty Walker. Now to Baird. He'll dribble across the lane, hands it off to Drake Dell over there, right wing. Now left wing, it goes to Shields. Shields going to find Walker over there, right corner. Drake Dell now has it, right wing. Gives it to Walker, right corner. He'll fire from 3 again. It's up and good! Ty Walker rings the nets again, and Ching ring it up. 73-34, Perry on top. Now Masters has it, gets a pick there from Neely. Gets over to the left side, hands it off to Harmon over there in the left corner. Under a minute to go. Harmon will give it to Neely. He'll fire from the right high post. No good. Rebound, Titan Horton with authority. Gets it to Baker Shields, and here come the Maroons. 46 seconds to go. Up the court to Ty Walker on the right wing. Now to Shields, top the key. Reverse to Drake Dell, left wing. Pass inside is batted away. Stolen by Neely and got away with the walk. Got it to Midash. Up to Masters. And he's going to be poke check fouled by Drake Dell, and that's going to put Masters at the line for a double bonus now. 2 shots. That'll be Drake Dell's first foul. That's the 10th team foul for the Maroons.
It's hard for me to keep track. I've just been trying to just become the stats guy right now. There's too many kids in there that are on the others log.
That's okay. Masters' shot is out, and he'll get another shot on the double bonus. Second shot coming for Masters. Nate Masters, a freshman. Second shot's up, and that goes off the side of the rim. No good, and we've got a loose ball out of bounds. It's going to go to Perry with 30.7 seconds to go. Perry on top by 39.
Some good quick math there, partner.
Drake Dell, top of the key to Baird. Now back to Dell, right wing, left wing Shields. 18 seconds to go. Now Ty Walker, right wing. Right baseline, it goes to Titan Horton. Back to Ty Walker, right wing. Now Baird, now Walker. I think they're just going to set on this. And
yeah,
this is probably a good idea. Perry's going to win it by 39, 73-34 to go to 9-4. We'll come back, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
The Maroon basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has
Go ahead and play break 17 too, Kevin, please.
Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. 800-GO-GUARD.
Army National Guard, you can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, Tyson Davis, our producer and engineer from Penn Network. And 73-34, a squeaker. The Maroons go to 9-4 tonight. And I'm sorry, Morrison fans, I'm sorry. No, there's some talent there on the Morrison side. It's just young talent right now for Corey Bell's squad, and they're going to get it going. They've got some athleticism there, and just Perry's a good team this year, partner. And let's go ahead and go over the stats for the ball game.
Absolutely. Morrison had 34 points on 10 of 39 shooting, 4 of 17 from 3, 10 of 18 from the line, 29 rebounds, 5 steals, 4 assists, 13 fouls, and 18 turnovers. That's the big number for them tonight. A lot of unforced errors, too. The homestanding Maroons, 73 points on 26 of 61 shooting, 8 of 31 from 3. Of course, I think about 7 of those were at the end when it was, it was over. So you got the young guys in shooting threes, and they love that. 13 of 16 from the line. It's probably the best individual free throw line performance they've had, maybe second best that we've kept stats anyway. 33 boards, 18 steals, 16 assists, 19 fouls. That's okay. And you win by 40. Big number for me is 5 turnovers. That's it.
Wow.
5 turnovers. And Lewis had 2, and he's the key ball handler. Lewis had 2. Sweet. I'm calling out the worst part. Why am I doing that?
Hey,
anyway,
Lewis
individually.
has 2 turnovers. We can live with that.
Absolutely, because he had 6 assists.
Right.
Individually, real quick, Adams 22 and 8. Lewis had 14, 6, and 3 steals, 6 assists, like I mentioned. Alburton had kind of an off shooting night, but he had 11 points. Still managed to get 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, and 4 assists. I really like that line. Kind of just filling out the box score. Matheson had 8, and Boone had 5 points and 8 rebounds. I really liked his effort tonight. And then off the bench, deep off the bench, Ty Walker hit those 2 big threes. Of course, everybody's hearts.
I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see.
He made those.
He got a really good hand, and boy, I can't say enough about that kid.
Can't either. I wouldn't want to play any basketball anymore. I can tell you that much. And Horton had a couple points.
Not this soon.
No, not this soon. You're right. And that's about. I have 9 on the others, so I've missed a point somewhere by somebody. Because all I've got is Horton and Walker. Somebody made a free throw that I missed, I guess.
That's fine.
But that's and a lot of 2s and 1s for the guys that don't get to play too much. It's always good to see them get into the game.
That's right. That's right.
It's experience.
Well, that's the stats. That's the stats of the ball game. Perry wins this one 73-34. Come back. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go, Maroons, go!
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classified, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
Learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Every time I hear that song, I'm thinking, okay, OSU baseball is getting ready to come on the air.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, I took some of my my bumper music that
From
Rex
that,
uses.
yeah.
So
wow.
You got good music.
Well. Yeah.
So
I usually don't listen to the games on the radio.
No.
Because I can't in Oklahoma City.
Well, that's
and
true.
When I'm at the game, I'm not one of those people that likes to listen while I'm at the game.
Yeah.
Never been able to
I
do
am
that.
one
My
of those
grandpa.
people.
My grandpa did that.
I'm one of
Yeah,
those people. I'm
you
old.
do.
I left my keys in the keyhole all night the other night.
Yeah,
in my
I saw
apartment.
that on Facebook.
And
That's
I'm like,
funny.
I'm officially old.
I've done that. I did that in college, though. So maybe you're just stupid like me. Just kidding.
It's something. You know,
I did that all the time in college.
I just turned 37, so
yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't use the old excuse too much.
Well,
scatterbrained. That's a good one.
Well, the Perry Maroons didn't have any excuses tonight. They won 73-34, 39-point win. The Lady Maroons lost 50-47, the third 50-47 game.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the boys' game. And we saw on paper, and I think Coach Bells would agree with this, that they were overmatched.
Oh, big time.
They had Quinata. That's the only one he really told me that he was their main guy, and he's a great football player too and a great athlete.
Right.
But Perry just really at every position tonight, just Morrison had no answer.
No, they didn't. And I predicted Adams had 30, and he had 22, but he didn't play the last 2 minutes of the third and none in the fourth. So
right.
That's maybe 16 minutes of action maybe 20 minutes of action where he played. So he had a great performance. And then I like the secondary, the auxiliary guys. I mean, he didn't have Weaver tonight, so Boone stepped in and had 8 rebounds. Lewis scored 14 points when Albritton was off. Matheson was a little off, but he ended up hitting 2 threes. And just picking up guys where they're not performing well that night, because not everybody is going to perform night in, night out.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. I mean, you won't lose many games at all if that happens.
I think that's what's going to happen the rest of the year is, they're going to pick each other up. Like you said, it might be Boone one night, it might be Matheson one night, it might be, Braden Sweet putting
maybe,
5 in or Rupp in.
Yeah. Those
Joe,
two are going to work hard.
Joe, how that didn't go down,
Always.
I still don't understand how that didn't go down for him.
Yeah, I know.
No, the shot in the lane.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that went around the whole rim and didn't fall through.
Yeah, I almost started to count the 2 early.
Yeah, I was getting ready to too. So, I mean, I think that's what you're going to see here. Of course, you're going to get consistency from Albritton and Adams.
Albritton was a little off tonight, but he played great in other areas. But Adams is definitely he's your moneymaker. I mean, he's going to get his 17 to 25 every night.
And Logan Lewis, what can we say about him? 2 turnovers tonight. Played most of the game. Really did the things that he's usually used to doing every game.
Yep,
Sam Chambers didn't score very many points tonight, but he did the little things. He played good defense. He got some steals.
He got in a little foul trouble, so his minutes were kind of
but he's still a sophomore. You got to remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got to see a glimpse of what's going to be on the future. Austin Reyes and Sam Chambers are going to be our down low guys next year because we're losing Adams and Boone and Blake Weaver. We didn't see Weaver tonight. I wonder if he was sick or if he was hurt or I don't know what happened. But all in all, good game. Going to play Chisholm next Tuesday. We've already beaten Chisholm. We beat them at the Wheatland Capitol. That was our first game. So we beat them on Friday. They're going to want to get us back.
Right, that's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround. It's like the Thunder playing Golden State 3 times in a row
in the first
2 weeks of
quarter of the season.
Right.
So half of the season.
But anyways, 73-34 is the final here at the boys' game. 50-47 final at the girls' game. We'll take one more break. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up. Tell you our next broadcast. Tell you about the junior high tournament that's being set up right now. That's starting tomorrow as well. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
And your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatments, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800.
mortgages to your friends and neighbors for years. We can help you find the mortgage with the right terms just for you. We're committed to helping you with a broad range of programs and personalized service. Call Michelle Woods or me today at 580-336-5562, or you can apply online at bankfbt.com or with our convenient mortgage app. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, getting you things wrapped up tonight as your Perry Maroons victorious 73-34 to go to 9-4 in the year. Perry Lady Maroons took a hard loss against 50-47 to drop to 5-8. But lots of good positives to work on. Lots of season left to go, as Coach Dwyer had mentioned. We from day one when we started covering this team, we've seen the progression with this basketball team. They're right there.
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
3 other wins right now.
Yeah,
so
they are close. Right.
And then the boys 9-4, one of the best seasons we've had in recent seasons, going to Chisholm and who we've already beaten. So next time we talk to you, maybe we'll have 10 or 11 wins, and maybe the girls can get almost to 500 and see what we can do and all that stuff. Want to let you know that behind us, they're setting up the junior high wrestling tournament for tomorrow and Saturday. That will start off at noon tomorrow, and yours truly will be on one of the desks working the clocks until 4 o'clock tomorrow night. And then I'm going to take over on the mic, and I'll be announcing the tournament, not on the radio, just announcing on the PA here. I'll be doing that from 4 to in tomorrow and then all day Saturday. So looking forward to doing that. I also want to let you know that the Perry wrestlers that are setting up behind me, they're high school wrestlers, will be at the Jay Hancock tournament this weekend at UConn. That's a very, very good tournament. There's a lot of very good teams that go to that, and Perry is definitely going.
UConn's one of them.
Yeah, UConn is one of them. There's Edmond North. There's
North's good,
I can't remember who else. There's just good teams there. Collinsville usually goes. So it's the cream of the crop, basically. So they're going to be participating in that this weekend. So off of their 7th place finish at Cushing and their 46-13 win at Blackwell on Tuesday. Also, the basketball players, both teams are off this weekend, so they'll be on the road at Chisholm on Tuesday, taking on the Chisholm Longhorns and Enid, going right back over there to take on the Longhorns. We will not be covering that because we're going to be right here at John Devine Hall, as the Stillwater Pioneers will be right here taking on your Perry Maroon wrestlers right behind me. Battle of number 1. Stillwater number 1 in 6A, Perry number 1 in 3A. Stillwater is loaded, so we need all you fans to come to John Devine Hall and make as much noise as possible. But if you can't, you can get us on 1020 AM, the internet, GambleCommunicationsOK.com, the Triple Play Sports Radio Network app for iOS or Android, or last but not least, you can follow us on YouTube channel, City of Perry, as we'll be streaming live. Also want to encourage you to go to YouTube and the City of Perry YouTube channel and the Campbell Communications YouTube channel and subscribe to both of those channels so we can get more subscribers and you can be up to date with everything Perry Maroon Sports. And also CampbellCommunicationsOK.com will give you a lot of things as well. So lots of areas to find Perry Maroon Sports, and it's just only going to get bigger and better as we go down the road. So
absolutely,
we're going to go ahead and wrap things up from John Devine Hall tonight. I want to thank Tyson Davis, our producer and engineer from Penn Network. I want to thank my partner right next door to me, Mike Shaw, doing an incredible job with stats and color and everything as usual. I want to thank Kevin McCoy back in the studio, pushing the right buttons, getting the right breaks on, and putting up with me night in and night out on the broadcast. I want to thank you, with the fans and alumni that take time to listen to us or watch us or whatever. We really appreciate you. And all of our sponsors up and down the line, we can't thank you enough. So with that, for the final time, the Perry Maroon boys win it 73-34. The Perry Lady Maroons lose 50-47. And you've been listening and watching Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports and the Penn Network. Good night, everybody.